Oh, I guess you couldn't hear me. Hey guys, I am live. I am here, and I'm going to do some drawing.
If you hold a question, it shows up as a token.
Hope you are doing well, my friends. Let's see. Let me copy this. I know somebody wants to come in here. Soviets. And let me check. What's up, Dennis, Nighthawk, Dark Admiral, Josh Graydon, Wraither, Luke Curious, Colonel Irwin. Hope you are all chilling. Cases. Let's see if Oli wants to come in here and scare you guys with some coronavirus crap.
Hey, I'm not working.
Hang it. Trying to get these lights set up right. Save the footage so you can post a time lapse on Mike Draws Comics. That's a good idea. You like my little
So much.
I made a frame here. Blacklist. You'll blend in heroes again.
And then how much damage they do.
No more sexy cats. I'm already confused with my feelings. Actually, I have another one to do. I'm trying to get through these commissions so that I can get back to work on the lettering. I have a Pope Fire bust, an 80s Raven, another Felicia with feet for Migs, and then a Game of Thrones graphic novel Tyrion head sketch I forgot to do from way back. Vitamin Talk with Mike and Edwin. It might be. So I think the first one I'm going to do is the Hope Fire
Let me out
bust.
of here. Let me out of here.
Hold on. The
I don't care how it's.
the Bobblehead Brigade is over on another channel talking about me all night again. I must be very important to them. Blacklist Universe. NBC fake news story. Blame Trump. Chloroquine killed Arizona man. He took fish tank cleaner. I know. I shared that. No, it was an Australian man. It was an Australian man, not an Arizona man, I think. But yeah, he took something that had the word chloroquine in it, which was fish tank cleaner. And he died, and then his wife is like, "Don't trust anything Donald Trump says." He didn't say to take fish tank cleaner, I'm pretty sure. Oh, gosh, darn it, my microphone's way over here. Sorry. Yo. All right, is that better? Sorry. Jim Karate, what's up? Depression lately? Oh, bruh. Sorry. Now I've got shadows and dust. Oh, speaking of shadows and dust, I've got some new stuff. You guys want to check it? I got some new stuff. Let's go through all the new stuff I got. I got this one specifically for Matthew Weldon.
It's guy love between two guys.
And then, oh, darn it, I can't even see what this one is. Oh.
Why is he still alive?
I don't know.
He shouldn't be alive. It vexes me.
I have a bunch of Gladiator ones just because I love Gladiator. Then I have this one. This one should come in handy.
I'm not being sarcastic.
And then another Scrubs.
There's nothing gay about it.
I'm gonna wreck Weldon with that one. Here's a good one from Saturday Night Live.
How can we get back on the right track?
How's family? Everything's good. How about you? Just shared this to my Twitter. Oh yeah. Banners, like and share. Here, I'll put the banner up there. Gladiator is great. Oh, I've got some great Gladiator ones. But before we get to that,
I will punch you in the face if you don't get off the shed. Now get off the shed. Get off the shed. Get off the damn shed.
Which one is this? Which one is?
I will give the people a vision of Rome, and they'll love me for it. And they'll soon forget the tedious sermonizing of a few dry old men.
I think that one's going to come in handy. I hope you're not going to break out the Gladiator clip from earlier. Oh, no. I think I deleted that one. I do think I deleted that one, but I got the right one. Here it is.
The time for honoring yourself will soon be at an end.
Oh, yeah. That's the good one.
Are you not entertained?
And, of course,
So much for the glory of Rome.
so good. And then the first one you guys saw.
This time it's personal. Kill him.
You like that one, Dennis? I knew you would. I knew you would. All right, let's get back to YouTube here. It's got love between two guys. Do 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 do. There's nothing gay about it. What am I looking at here? Oh yeah, I wanted to open up a new YouTube channel so I could see. This way I could watch from the outside. Monday Night Stream. Hello, Eden. Hello, Eden. What's up, John Wick? Where am I? You're here. We're going to be doing some drawing tonight because I have commissions I have to catch up on. How's your painting coming? How's your test? You're supposed to take your test today. No, mommy's supposed to watch you take the test. I got work to do. You have no clips honoring me. Oh, John Wick clip. That'd be good. Let me write that down. John Wick. I could do that. You killed my dog. What is the subject tonight? I will be drawing first. I'll be drawing if I can get through all four of them. I don't know if I can. 4 commissions. Pope Fire Bust. Which, let me just get started on that. So it's head. No. Head, shoulders, and chest area. Because that's what a bust is. Chest area. Commodus had daddy issues. Oh, you think? Okay, hold on. I have to move that so it's not touching because it keeps shaking my camera around. 4 commissions. We're in luck tonight then. Indeed. 4 commissions. And let's just remember, guys.
The time for honoring yourself will soon be at an end.
I love that one. I love it. Will you be publishing more videos on Mike Draws Comics, or is that channel on hiatus? I think I will. I do need to get my stuff more organized. But for right now, I'm here. So, because I'm not putting enough content on this channel, it seems like, either. Well. The Pope. She's the Pope. She's the Pope fire. Seems to have double Caesar meaning. Does it? What? You need animate a like and share button for your overlay. Oh. Yeah, I haven't done any animations. I haven't done any GIFs in a long time. What I can do here, though, is I can bump it over here.
hit,
Boopity bump.
me hit thing was stick.
Boopity bump. Bumpity bump.
So much for the glory of Rome.
By Commodus time, wasn't the emperor called Augustus? Oh, you mean in like real history? Hey, we don't do real history. We do gladiator history here. Do. All right, Dagon hat and everything ready to go. Ready to go. Everyone keeps asking what's on the menu. Okay, so here's what happened. I spent a lot of time today packing up stuff from the auctions and from other sales and stuff. And I weighed everything. I got it all ready. And then I went to go print it out. And the flippin' plug on my printer. Here, can you hand me my printer? Make sure it's unplugged from the computer. What's that, Mike? Ah, dude, don't throw it at me. Oh my gosh, it's kind of wrecked over here too. So, the plug on my printer, I don't know, it blinked on for a split second, but then I couldn't get it to blink back on. So I had to order a new plug for my printer. Comes in Thursday. I don't know what time Thursday, but that's when I get to fix my printer, and then
Wait, what kind of power source?
it's just a replacement
What's the
plug.
thing that plugs in?
What?
In the back.
What you talking about? This?
Unplug it. Let me see. Yeah, let's see one.
Unless somebody wants to send me a new one of these plugs.
Wasn't it R?
Oh, I could have just ordered, except the cable is probably more expensive than a new plug. I already ordered the plug replacement part, though. All right. So, another day, another something. Well, I can't splice it because it's broken right at the part where the... Yeah, I know. I bought one. I got the replacement plug. Dennis Peruch says, wait, show me again.
But why do you?
Like this.
I
I
don't even.
haven't seen any.
Well, we have a huge box just full of cables.
We do have a huge box full of cables.
Yeah, my dad got.
You have one, then never mind. Well, I ordered one. So yeah. I didn't think about just getting the whole plug replacement.
Ooh, the boxes.
So,
Oh no.
anyways, that'll come in Thursday. What are you doing?
Yes.
Homework? Doesn't look like your homework. That looks like YouTube.
I didn't put it on.
Anyways, here we go. So, Elijah, you know, you should follow Media Free Monday too. You live in this house.
Exactly you. What just blew up? What are you doing? Oh.
Don't try to use that again. It's a fire hazard. Thank you, Calliope. Hello, Art of Reed. Welcome. Meter Free Monday. Yeah, this is the day where the kids get to do things like play board games or go outside and play basketball or anything other than sit on a tablet or play video games all day, or watch TV all day, or anything like that. Isn't that nice? I don't like this head shape already.
Mhm. Yeah, do the speech right here.
Do, do, do. All right, I'm just going to have to get through this time ignoring people. Let's see. I'm sorry my drawing is like so light when we start here. But that's just sort of the way it
It's
is.
so sad.
You didn't do your homework. It's a good idea. I've seen too many kids having meltdowns because of no screens. I know, right? Is Elliot going to join you? I don't know. Let me check if he texted me back. He has not texted me back. I don't know if his phone is jacked or anything. Let me message him on Messenger.
You're going to die a lot before you get here.
You
can blame Jake for
are around. What are you doing today?
Laundry.
The Chromium cover was canceled. Interesting. I honestly don't care because I didn't buy it. But can we just avoid that whole subject on this channel from now on, please? And thank you. I've had a hard enough time avoiding it myself without
Green.
reading it in the chat all the time.
So we should probably camp somewhere next to water. Feels bad.
We're talking about Expendables had a Chromium? I didn't hear that. Or I didn't know that. I didn't know it. I didn't hear it. I didn't know it. Buffer wheel like every 15 seconds. Well, maybe that's because Elijah's playing video games or something.
What?
Says they're getting the buffer wheel every 15 seconds.
Remember that chart I showed you?
Uh-huh.
About how Netflix consumes like probably 10 times more.
Yeah, but
I'm sure they're watching Netflix.
they're not. It's Media Free Monday.
Are you sure? Because it was on earlier.
Well,
They just
JoJo
watch
watches.
TV all day.
JoJo does, but you know, that's JoJo. Otherwise, they're just terribly disobedient children, and I should take away their media for the week. Huh, Eden? Do your homework. Stop looking up swatches.
This is very bad.
Elijah and Isaac and Micah done with their homework?
Huh?
I'm sure my Isaac is.
Wait, you mean did their homework? Because I don't think they have.
All right, I'll be right back.
Prepare to hear the shouting.
Have you done your homework yet? No, do your homework.
it's turning nighttime soon. It's gonna get so bad.
They're done with their homework. Unlike some people in this room.
Bad.
Wait, what? Swatches are a thing? Swatches, not swastikas, Silas. Swatches.
You have to select episode.
All right, you know what I want to do? I'm showing you her swatch.
Got it in Hawaii.
Hawaii. She got it in Hawaii. Should I just do Pope Fire in her Starfire outfit, but kind of popified?
You guys are
Like this kind of Starfire outfit.
all the same distance from me. So
What would a Pope version of that outfit look like? It would probably have like a split in the front, like this.
get an experience.
Do your homework. Stop paying attention to me. I'm not distracting you. You're looking over at my stuff.
Go in a different room.
Oh, no.
You go in a different room.
No,
I
I can't do
can't either.
that. Yes, you can.
All right. I'm popifying Starfire's outfit. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Remember the gimmicky covers in the 90s? I have this Chromium Superman, and I found them kind of dorky. Yeah, I did too, honestly. It was like so gimmicky. And then they had those hologram covers that they did on the X-Men. And then even Malibu, which I was part of that whole thing because I did the cover, but they did the die cut ferret cover, and they did a issue of Protectors that I inked with a hole through the entire issue. It's just so dumb. But what are you gonna do? Dennis says the first comic I bought was Lone Star. Awesome. Was it really, Dennis? Okay, this is like her costume from the cartoon, though. I don't know if that's what they're gonna want me to do. Is that she didn't really have that costume in the book. Do your homework.
I can't. You're too loud.
I'm not too loud. You're
Yes,
just
you are.
too incapable of focusing on anything.
Well, I need my phone
even further.
Why do you need your phone?
so I can listen to music.
There's music on there.
You think I have headphones for this?
Oh. Somewhere.
And then we all die.
You can use my phone.
Do you have Spotify on your phone?
Do I have Spotify on my phone?
You don't
Might
even
as well
know.
just stay
I don't know. Do I have Spotify? I'm sure I do, because I'm cool like that. It's right there. See? I'm the dad, and you will respect my authority. That is correct.
Here's Zombie and
I'm not being sarcastic.
All right. All right. We'll go with that.
Get him, boy.
Go Canada. Hey, Pope Fire. Look what I'm drawing.
Help.
It's a Pope Fire.
I need help. I'm in a sticky situation. I cannot. I got a gun now. That's good.
No, this isn't actually her commission. This is her friend's commission who wanted me to do a Pope Fire.
I've got 45 bullets.
She gonna give it to you?
Huh?
Is it a present?
I
Need
don't know.
don't need a headline.
It's so hot in this house.
Quit your whining.
There's a lot of complainers in this house.
Yeah, you preeminent among them.
So I'm trying to use fancy words. I'll tell them. Hold on, this chest is gonna take a while to get through.
Why are the keys in here?
I don't know. No. Do. It's mine. I forgot your PayPal, so I sent money to him to pay you. Oh, okay. Well, then you can give me pointers on what you want, because I'm kind of doing the cartoon version of of Starfire, but then I'm kind of making her like shoulder thing a little bit broader, and then making it sort of like a pontific, a pontific type of dealio around the neck here. But yeah, it's a character based on a webcomic we're doing. What this is?
You guys aren't looking too good. Especially Will. Will's bleeding.
All right, I'll take that yup as an affirmative.
Or no. Are you guys all together?
Pope Fire. Of course, she has straight hair, but it does get like out and poofy, so. P money, I have over 200 Starfires.
So just a
The headdress for the Pope is a mitre. I just call it fish head hat. Because it looks like Dagon's hat, doesn't it? Dagon. But this isn't Starfire. It's Pope Fire. Don't you see? And is it shaped like straight up like that?
Bubba's smart.
Now I need to look it up.
That sounds dangerous. It's an hour and a half.
Oh, hat. Fish head hat is the technical term for it. All right. Yeah, I'm doing it wrong. It's got to go broad. It's got to go broad first before it goes north. I should have referenced it before I drew it the first time. And then it goes, yeah, just straight up. So, wow, some of these guys wore some big old hats. It's like Hattie City, Hat City. Check it and see. Actually, it still goes straight up when they turn their head.
No, I'm
Interesting.
hitting a chest.
So it goes kind of straight up here, but then it gets really broad, like this on the side. There we go, like that.
Ooh, that was worth it.
I'm gonna still give it the cross though.
Leather armor? Yes, I will. Hunting rifle? Yes, I will. Sledgehammer? Yes, I will.
Ooh, that one's got a Jewish star on it.
The Pope?
Got all kinds of different designs for Pope hats.
Okay, probably about time.
Tri-cornered hat, eye patch, and a bubble over with our could be a pirate fire. Funny guy.
I'll just avoid everything.
Why?
What?
Why?
Where'd that come from?
Why, boy? Why?
Quick. Oh, I'm a kilometer from.
I feel like she should also be wearing some sort of a
At least I'm probably coming
Popish.
from Afghans.
napkin around her.
I don't have a sleeping bag.
So oddly, this thing around her, this holy scarf, the origins of this scarf date back to the early church, wherein they only had they were very what's the word, reverent of the scriptures, and they didn't have utensils at the time, right? So they would eat with their fingers, and so it became a custom that before you touched the holy scriptures, you would wipe your hands on this napkin, this scarf that you always had on you
There is a plateau right here.
before you were touching scripture. So before, you'd always use it to clean. It's a real character. I'm not joking. I own the copyright. Nice. Nice. Trying to give a history lesson here, young lady, as to why the Catholic Church has given reverence to a napkin. But I guess it's not important. I'll send you a pic. Wait, are you saying I have to draw something other than this? Is that what you're saying?
Okay, do I risk alerting the zombies to shoot this chicken?
Yes.
You need to clarify. I'll stop typing, says Sharon. Who has a beard? Barack Obama? Wah, wah. Tom Cruise. I'm trying to think of who else. You hear rumors. You hear rumors. I've got a beard. I've had a beard since I was 18. Oh, Jeff, I don't think you're following the conversation. Pope Cruise.
I'm not being sarcastic.
How can we get back on the right track?
Crap. All right, let's see. I think I've made her eyes too high or her nose too. She looks kind of like Melania Trump. I
Oh no.
think I'll raise her nose up a little bit.
Yes, to put his way down.
Classic Mike, that is great. Thank you. Drawn and quartered new warriors. I don't know. I'm considering doing Shadow Sentry.
Jojo put his underwear on.
On what?
His underwear
Stop doing that.
is on wrong.
His underwear is on wrong?
Yeah, it's backward.
Oh, it's okay. You wear your clothes backwards all the time.
Oh no, there's a wolf right
Wait, did everyone get it?
there. Oh no, please no.
Wait, Elijah, did they update the game or something?
Guy love drawn and quartered? Really?
It's guy love between two guys.
They're playing.
There's nothing gay about it.
I love my new clips. I was cracking up so much when I was downloading those things. My wife comes in, she's like, "What are you doing?" Timotei, yeah, I'm doing it right now. I offered them during during a
Stop
Friday
it,
night
Micah.
auctions, and then, gosh, how did this happen? I just started taking them, so I was actually offered them at a discount. $300 for a full figure instead of $400 for a full figure, and then additionally, what was it? An additional $100 per character instead of an additional $200 per character. Speaking of,
It's guy love between two guys. There's nothing gay about it.
Well, it wasn't gay before, but now I'm not sure. Oh no!
Are you not entertained?
Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
no,
Oh, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great.
I'm not being sarcastic.
Hey, you must be drawing something for Pope Fire.
Indeed.
Oh man. Well,
Trying to pope her up, make her a little extra popey.
extra Popey. Very good. Gonna give her the fish hant of Dagon.
That is correct. We've already been having that conversation.
The mitered camp of Dagon. Oh.
Yeah.
My apologies. My apologies to any Catholics.
My recommendations, though. Where am I supposed to be finding your recommendations? Oh, you sent me a photo. Oh, so you want her to look like this?
I'll drink some beer.
All right,
All right.
I guess.
Just got to give her some good hair.
Well, I haven't inked it yet, so whatever.
Oh, she says just erase the shoulder thingy. So she wants a smoother shoulder line, I think.
No, she doesn't want the napkin. She doesn't want the. No, she sent me the thing. That's
What
fine.
is a holy napkin?
The holy napkin.
Is that like a pocket square that's holy, or what is it?
No, the scarf that they wear. The
Oh,
scarf,
got it.
ecumenical scarf. The origin of that was that before they touched the scriptures, they would wipe their hands off on this napkin that they wore around their necks. And so I just think it's funny that they have turned a napkin into a holy relic. It's funny how things evolve.
There is a martial
Oh,
arts.
it's all right if Mike adjusts. Got to make sure Pope Fire is happy.
Well, I didn't get any reference before I started, so I'm glad I didn't go to Inks.
Didn't look like it reset you that much. It'll be all right.
Oh gosh, darn it! That's another clip I need. Is the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch?
Oh yeah, the holy hand grenade.
It's one of the sacred relics Brother Maynard carries. You know.
Captain Hild says Edwin Mike's going to do Guy Love Drawn and Quartered. Is that going to be like what? Batman and Robin, Superman, Jimmy Olsen? Is that Guy Love?
Sky love between two guys.
That was pretty good clip.
I'll go wake her up then.
War camp.
Are you not entertained?
What?
War campaign's going to file for copyright infringement if we if we get
Yeah,
too deep into manly love.
I need more now. Brew 'em all over again.
This time it's personal. Kill him.
Roy Thudler says, how many times in one stream is too much for any one clip? Well, maybe we will find out tonight.
That's true.
The time for honoring yourself will soon be at an end.
That will never get old.
Bandage.
Oh, man.
Just too cloth, I think.
What'd you eat for dinner tonight?
Egg rice. That's a Japanese quick and easy. You crack a raw egg over some rice, you pour some soy sauce into it, and you stir it together, and then you mix some, or you put some seaweed of some sort on it.
Well, one of my favorite things is oyakudon, but that has a little bit of chicken in it, yeah?
Yakudon. Is that with the fried chicken?
Kind of like a fried or a stewed chicken with the eggs. Asuka says incoming health talk from Edwin in 5, 4, 3. So I just
No, dude.
What's that?
I will give the people a vision of Rome and they'll love me for it. And they'll soon forget the tedious sermonizing of a few dry old men.
Please no Corona tonight. No. Just talking food. Just talking food. I had so I had nori. I had purple Okinawan sweet potatoes, kimchi, and then ribeye steak.
Sounds good to me, man.
Yeah, I love nori. Hey, egg rice is not bad though, man.
No, I love it. I love it. It's more of a breakfast than a dinner, but everybody seemed to be just taking care of themselves because my wife is taking a very long nap, apparently.
Kind of catches Cal. Well, she was up late, apparently reading stuff on 4chan. I think it was Reddit, but she was calling it 4chan.
No, it's 4chan. It looked like 4chan.
Oh no! Don't let your mom get on 4chan. That's a bad idea.
It's not my mom. No, she's chasing QAnon.
Oh, Q post.
Yeah.
That's a fun scavenger hunt.
Yeah, some interesting stuff. Living my best life here, says Pokefire. What's the matter with dry old men?
Dark Admiral March here says, "Is kimchi like sauerkraut?" Yeah. It's like Korean sauerkraut, except
Keep wanting to right click the mine.
It tastes nothing like it.
Except it tastes nothing like it, but it's same thing where it's fermented cabbage, yeah.
Yeah.
But add garlic, add some spices, and add a lot of chili pepper or gochujang.
Chili, chili. Chili, chili.
The fuzzy creature says, all I care is whether or not the deep state indictments come down.
Indictments.
I think he said indictments. He probably meant indictments, but we'll take indictments too. I was scolded the other day because I edited somebody's statement on the fly. And so I've been trying to read faithfully.
I wish I was in Louisiana.
Kimchi, Nacho Ninja kimchi can be very sour, but oh, I love it, man. I love it.
I don't have
Kimchi's the good stuff, man.
Yeah,
It is good stuff.
good for the body.
I'm so excited to launch it soon. Oh, is it gonna be a comic? Obviously.
Oh yeah, you gonna do a Pope Fire comic? Are you doing a webtoon, or are you actually doing a physical comic book, Pope Fire?
Yes, tell us your plans, young lady. Tell us your plans. We'll try not to spoil them. What is it?
We wanted to do a web comic to offer a free alternative. Well, cool. Well, Pope Fire, you might have to jump in with me one night and tell me about that when I do a comic book stream. She does some of her own live streams too, Mike.
Yeah, I watched one or two. I can't remember.
Toki Deathhammer says, I work with a bunch of awesome Koreans, but I've been traumatized by the smell of some of those kimchi. Yeah, man. Yeah. Kimchi can tear you up. Whew. Man, the worst smell ever, though, is the smell of daikon cooking. That'll. Ooh.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Cooking how?
Like, all right. So my first wife was Hampa Korean, and her Korean grandmother would cook all kinds of stuff, and she'd make like a daikon soup. And when I first came to Hawaii, our business was working out of like a small little apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'd be making a lunch, man. And boy, in that small little apartment, just filling up with the smell of boiling daikon. Oh.
Yeah, I've only ever made it with, gosh, it's been a while, but squid, soy sauce. Yeah, pretty much squid and soy sauce and some.
Well, now, just so you're not confused, daikon is just that radish, yeah?
Yeah.
That overgrown radish. Yeah.
Yep. I know what daikon is. I love boiled daikon. You let that boil for like 45 minutes. Oh, so good. But she turned it into soup?
Yeah. She'd cut it up and make like a thin soup with it. I forget what else she put in there. Probably a little brine shrimp or something. Opie Dome says, I put bulgogi into every meat dish I cook. There you go.
So did you not like the smell because it smelled like fish?
No, it was a sulfurous smell. It's the sulfur in the daikon radish. Yeah.
Really?
There's some sulfurous.
Maybe that's the thing, is because I would cook it with squid, and therefore that would pretty much take care of any sulfur smell. But yeah.
And Dark Airborne March here is talking about cooking chitlins. Chitlins are some funky stuff, man. Yep, you're all right, Dark Airborne March here. It's a pungent smell. It assaults the nostrils.
With a baseball bat.
Yep. Opie Dog. Yeah, I've never lived around a whole lot of Indians. That is true.
Indians like Dot?
Yeah, I think so. Like Hindi. Well, that's congratulations on the webcomic, Pofar. Are you going to do that on Webtoons or some other platform?
Take the whole house out of door.
do it on Webtoon.
Webtoon does seem to be a nice platform.
Hmm.
And people come there to discover comics, so that's a good thing too.
Yep. It's a future. It's one future avenue.
Mm. So what else are you going to draw tonight, or is this gonna
I
take
got 1980s Raven, Felicia with feet, prominent feet, Megs, and a Game of Thrones Tyrion head sketch that I forgot to do from before.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm trying to catch up, get all this stuff out of my way. So as I mentioned, how my my plug was broken. So
Sky Marshal Mars says, or goat soup. Yeah, I like goat soup though, man. I spent a summer working with some Filipinos, and they would make some pretty awesome goat soup. But it was, that smells a little different too.
I have never had the pleasure.
It's not bad, man. It's a little
goaty.
Yeah, it's a little goaty. Yeah. That's about the easiest way to explain it. It's beef-ish, but not. There's an extra, kind of like lamb, but not. It's goaty. It's somewhere between beef and lamb with a something else.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of lamb.
Yeah,
I like it sometimes, like just a straight, broiled lamb chop. But I don't know, it's that weird flavor that lamb has is just.
Yeah. It's got a little something else that kind of hits you. It's distinct from beef.
Yeah, but when it tastes almost like beef, that's when I like it.
We actually had, what did I have for dinner last night? Was dinner last night? Was that breakfast for dinner? My wife has been making us omelets with kimchi and some other stuff, and they're pretty good. Pretty good, man.
There was a kimchi taco truck at a LA con we were at one time, and man, that was dope. It was like it was tacos, but it was Korean barbecue for the meat and kimchi and stuff. And I was like, dang, that's not a combo I would have thought of, but I'll take it.
Yeah, it does sound kind of interesting. I'd try that once. All right. So we got a couple of people weighing in. Junkyard Dunn says, "Love me some lamb. Use it for shabu shabu." Genghis Khan. And Dark Arrow March Hare says, "Do love some lamb chops." Do you eat your lamb chops with mint jelly? Mint.
I've had that. Actually, the first time I ever had lamb, this lady was making it for us. She invited us over to dinner, and she made it with the mint jelly and everything, and that was good. I think really set off whatever that weird flavor was.
Yeah. I think it kind of balances out that kind of that essence of armpit kind of.
Yeah, it's hard to explain that particular flavor.
Yeah, it's like a little bottled BO. If like liquid smoke, a little liquid. Somebody added a little liquid BO into the
liquid stank on there. And that's what it is. It's not really so much the flavor. It's a smell that comes out of your nostrils while you're eating it.
Yeah. Just maybe a half a teaspoon of armpit juice just added to the.
Maybe that's why, because the mint has is an overpowering smell, so it overpowers that.
Jeff Botts calls it a gamey taste. A gamey taste.
Is it though?
I don't like it.
A little cumin goes a long way for me too. That's another thing that can
overpower you.
Yeah. Dennis Pruitt says health talk. No, man, we're just doing food talk. I'm watching the chat. Y'all said here comes a health lecture. All right, won't do the health lecture, and we're staying away from my corona.
My corona.
Pope for the Starfire Goddess is gross. And she did remind us that Eric Nunotowski got funded for Shadow Syndrome.
Indeed. Saw that. And Doug TeNapel crossed 6 figures young lady tonight.
There you go.
I mentioned that I'm the one that came up with 6 figures young lady.
Mm.
And never mind.
Adding to the lexicon. I don't even know if I would recognize the lexicon anymore. I don't really consume it.
Well, the thing that they were saying I didn't want being said on my channel.
Oh, got it. Yeah. So you saw that Diamond
I did.
is shut. Now they are from, so I think if I understand correctly, Diamond has got essentially 3 warehouses or centers that they ship from. And as long as they can, what I understood was they will continue to ship reorders from the stock they have on hand.
Yeah.
I think the Missouri one.
That'll keep comic stores going. Reorders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking the last cover that you did for Clash of Kings.
No.
That's Isaac's. I think I gave that one to Isaac.
I can't believe you got me and Isaac a knife the same year.
You're a girl.
What's that? What was the complaint?
She says, "Can you believe you got me and Isaac a knife on the same year?"
What Eden, what year did you feel it was appropriate that you get your first piece of cold steel?
A few years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Not this Christmas.
I actually got her one last Christmas, but apparently she didn't like it enough to consider it a knife.
What?
Were you holding out for a switchblade? What kind of?
Yes. Okay. That one was like a.
It wasn't
Mine
big
was
enough.
like
It wasn't big
this
enough to be
big,
considered a
okay?
knife.
It was
Apparently.
like-
Oh, is she holding up her knife? We've just got your camera, so I don't know what she's.
Oh,
looking
no.
at.
So this is the, standard pocket knife is the ones I get them.
The folder. Yeah, those are nice.
That's what I expected.
Oh, what did you get?
Actually, I got her a bigger one than that.
Yeah.
Kershaw.
Go get your knife, Eden.
Get your knife, girl. Yeah, and I got Isaac a Kershaw. I think I got it for his birthday though, not for Christmas.
I got to dig out my Gherkin knife. One of my uncles made a Gherkin knife for me. I carried that when I was in Bosnia.
Oh yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Gurkha.
Say again.
It's a Gurkha.
It's got a it's got kind of the fore part of the blade is kind of curved out and flared out. It's pretty nice for slashing.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So when I was a teenager and a young man, I did Filipino stick fighting and knife fighting. So
Screamer.
Yep.
So except mine was blue. Okay, mine was blue. This
Okay.
is what he got me 2 years ago.
Right. Well, that's a
Or
handy
like a
utility.
year. I mean, but
It's a handy
self-defense, I don't think so.
It's meant for self-defense.
And this
Well,
is
like
what
if you're doing self-defense, here's what happens. People get stressed. Yeah. Rather, if you're pulling out a knife, you should be running at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah. But probably on that knife you got, is that kind of like a Swiss Army knife? Does it have like a
It's got a number of things on it.
Yeah. Well,
does it have a corkscrew on it?
Does it? No, I don't think so.
Does it have a screwdriver that pokes out the side?
Just having
No.
some generation is kind of better.
No. Here,
I've got a switchblade.
let's get this.
I mean, I don't have a switchblade because I live in California and they're illegal. That's what I meant.
Oh wait, it has a little.
Do we have to do
It's
this?
impossible to get it out. It's very
Young Five Ever was back then.
Intelligence tree right now.
So what I would suggest to you, Eden, probably not being a trained combatant or anything like that, or practicing with it. Probably the best thing to do if you got like a knife that has like a corkscrew on it, or like a little screwdriver that comes out, and you can use it in kind of like a punching motion.
Mhm.
That is probably about the best thing you can do. But you're running at the same time. The problem if you're messing around with a knife is a knife can be taken from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when your heart rates up, what happens is people become less capable of performing fine motor movements that they haven't practiced over and over again. So when you're breathing hard and your blood's racing and your adrenaline's jumping, you want to keep everything simple. And so run, yell, and a punching motion is pretty easy to do.
All right.
So,
Or train with your knife.
Or
Damn.
train with your knife. Yeah, if you can find her a screaming teacher.
It becomes one with your hand.
Phobic Xenon, you think it's a good idea to arm your kids, Mike?
Yep.
Yeah, heck yeah.
What are you talking about?
I think I had my first rifle. I was 9 or 10. I forget.
I got them all BB guns this Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Every single one of them except JoJo.
I wanted a real.
JoJo, we got an M60 because
Yeah.
why not? With a chainsaw bayonet.
It's Hello Kitty.
Oh crap!
It wasn't Hello Kitty when I got it for her, but it is now.
Oh, you painted it up, Eden?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool. We'll go get it. Let's see it. Let's check it out. Can you show it? You can show a BB gun on YouTube, yeah?
Uh-huh. People shoot freaking AA-12s on YouTube, so I would assume.
Yeah.
I want an AA-12, although I couldn't afford to shoot the darn thing.
Well, that's looking good.
I consider that a working piece of ammo.
So
Hey, now.
she painted all the Hello Kitty stuff on it.
Help.
It matches. I have an apron that matches it.
Kitty, my old
That's
friend.
kind of fun. Is that a CO2 one or does it pump?
Shoot at you again. No, it's pump. It's pump action. Pump action BB rifle.
So when I was like 12 and 13, all right, let me start this. One, this was a bad choice. I'm not celebrating this. No one should do this ever. Do not repeat these statements. But when I was 12 and 13, my friends and I would used to go out in the woods and we have our BB guns. And we'd have war with our BB guns. But the rule was a single pump, yeah?
Yeah.
But everybody would cheat. It would be lightning.
Oh, get your
But
cat. I don't want you in here. Why? I don't want that cat in here.
But I'm not encouraging that. And then when I was 16, me and my best friend, I figure we were doing Halloween, but his younger brother and their friends just wanted to follow us along, so we finally ditched them. And then we just stalked them all night as they were trick or treating. They'd walk up to somebody's house, and we'd be like across the street in the bushes, and we would just light them up all night. We hate you! Ah!
This is not a suggestion. No one. This is not a suggestion.
It is not a suggestion. No. Yeah.
Yeah, and then your dad came out and he's like,
I will punch you in the face if you don't get.
Yeah, my friend Matt came into my house one day. I was sitting there. I don't know if I told this story. I was just sitting there watching TV, and he like bursts into my house, as you know, my friends would do because they knew my parents weren't home. And he shot me in the face with a pellet gun.
Oh, dang. Right in the face like a home invasion.
Yeah. And then he goes into the bathroom.
Get it, boys.
And my friend Tim's like, Mike, you're bleeding. I'm like, what? And I touch my hand and I'm bleeding, you know, my cheek is bleeding. And I go to the bathroom and I'm like, or, you know, he's in the bathroom. I'm like, dude, you freaking shot me. He's like, it wasn't loaded. I'm like, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So I had to go to the ER and they had to cut a freaking pellet out of my face.
Oh, no. Oh, the pellets are the worst, man. Getting shot with the pellets.
Yeah.
You know, BB's not that bad. I mean, it's not that good either, but
Yeah. I love that guy.
All I heard.
There's nothing gay about it.
Yeah, so the Army was a good place for me as a young man.
Ideally.
Yeah. Get to practice breaking into houses and shooting stuff up and running around in the woods and stalking people and playing with all kinds of explosives and ordnance. It was fun.
Well, you didn't have to go to the Army to do that. I had plenty of friends that did that without the Army.
I was proud to be baby.
Mike, sorry, go ahead.
Mike is gangster, yo. Yeah, that's what I was segueing into. I was like, yeah, you're walkie-talkie, you're running around with your blues on. I had no idea you were claiming the Crips these days.
Well, I don't know where my Japanese one is. So, and then there's all those hoodlums beating up on Asians out there.
Yeah, man, that's yeah.
Sorry, I don't live in Chicago, so it's probably not an issue.
Yeah. Well, living in San Diego, there should be a whole lot of Hapa folks in San Diego.
Yeah. This nice thing about coronavirus is it's really brought the death rate down in Chicago.
Yeah, mortality rate probably has fallen. Yeah. It's too spooky to get out and shoot up your neighbors, I guess.
It's probably like 0 homicides in in Chicago this weekend.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. I mean, because theoretically you would have less gang activity. But you would also probably have less drinking and driving accidents.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it saved some lives on St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah.
So you got to look at the bright side of the pandemic.
And then the environmentalist Greta, your girl Greta should be pretty happy because how much have the carbon emissions been cut globally in the past month?
Should be enough to be a significant change in global warming, but it won't be.
Well, that'll make for an interesting study, right?
Yep.
And it'll be interesting to see, because I think they do real-time CO2 concentration monitoring to see if the CO2 concentration or any of the other greenhouse gases decreased.
You mean H2O? What is H2O? 90% of the greenhouse gas?
I think so. So.
Yeah, we better stop water.
Stop water vapor.
We need to stop the water from becoming clouds and causing the greenhouse effect.
Everybody stop breathing for a little bit. Everybody hold their breath. We'll do our part.
We'll all hold our breath while the ocean produces all of the greenhouse gas.
and Opie Dog and Snarky Weezer, stop farting. I know methane is part of it too, so save your farts till after the stream is over.
That's right.
You
I will not have my
Draken.
stream contribute to global warming.
after all that kimchi I ate tonight, I feel bad for my wife tonight.
Oh, do you have gas expectations?
Yeah. From as much kimchi as I shove, as much tasty kimchi as I shove down my gullet. Yeah, I'm probably gonna light my wife up tonight in my sleep.
Poor thing.
My dog woke me up one night with a fart. Have you ever been woken up by a fart, Mike?
By the smell itself?
Yes, woken by a smell.
Yeah, that's
Oof. Mm.
That is unpleasant.
Yeah. One of my little puppies Dutch ovened me one time.
I think I'm done with this one.
Let's see.
On to the next.
Well, hang on. Let's get the blessing from Pope Fire. What do you think, Pope Fire?
Miss Pope Fi, anything I need to add?
Hair looks nice on there.
Here, I can take this.
Does anyone want these great heists? Or do you want me
I
to-
can turn this off for a moment.
They're the useless ones. Like, you don't take 5 fall damage by carrying more than 5,000 dudes. Yeah.
This
Is there-
is so cool. All right, cool.
Is there enough shading on the left side of the underboob?
Yeah. All right, next. Let's see. What would work here?
Are you not entertained?
Just keep that up. Are you not entertained?
So
Oh, you haven't seen all of my clips yet.
Beautiful, man.
This is my favorite.
The time for honoring yourself will soon be at an end.
You saw that one. You saw that one. You see this one?
How can we get back on the right track?
Well, if this lockdown goes too long, we'll all be living in a van down by the river.
Yeah.
Boy,
So much for the glory of Rome.
Hmm.
Playing 7 moves today.
so I was asking you earlier with the shutdown and stuff of Diamond, that last Clash of Kings cover you did. Do you know when that was supposed to be published, or?
I don't.
Okay.
Why?
Oh no, I was thinking about picking up a couple. I wanted to get that one with that last couple of covers you did, but I think our comic book store is closed now though with our state proclamation. Might have to get that off of eBay or some such.
The entrance is on this side. I remember. On the other side.
And light.
Oh, I remember where all
Meow,
these
meow.
ones are too. Oh, crap.
Meow Dowkin. What the heck? Sorry, I'm flipping through Twitter now. What was I looking for? I was looking for 80s. I know what she looks like already. I don't know why I'm bothering doing this, but 80s.
Oh yeah, comic stores are closed down here in Hawaii.
You think you can hit them with my gun?
Yep.
The Hawaii ones?
Yep.
Well, no.
Open image internet tab.
Get
Yeah,
the light down.
what is like allowed to be open now?
All right. So here in Hawaii, we can obviously healthcare, grocery stores, hardware stores, restaurants that provide takeout.
That's 1,900.
stuff like plumbers, electricians, anything construction related. So we're good to go. We're good to go. And I got crews working. Our hospital job did push back 2 days. We're supposed to start it tomorrow, but my intuition is almost that it's going to be put off again. But not Dennis Peruch. We're working some of our off-island work where we work on some of the neighbor islands, though. While it hasn't been canceled yet, because the governor issued his order today. So our governor kind of leads from behind. He let the mayor of Honolulu County and the mayor of Maui County put their stuff in first, and then he came in from behind. Our mayor actually kind of sounds like Kermit the Frog.
It's not still Abercrombie, right?
No, it's a guy named David Ige.
He gay?
Yeah, we have a Japanese governor.
And he gay.
IGE.
There's nothing gay about it.
I'm gonna get so much use out of that one. Everyone's appreciating that clip in the chat. Well, it's funny how fast you go through all your clips. Just blowing right through those. Guess I have to spend another few hours making new ones.
Wait, so what is this commission now? Just because the pencil work is so fine, I can't.
This is Raven, 80s Raven.
80s Raven. 80s Raven. Who was drawing the Titans back in the 80s?
George Perez.
George Perez. Let me look this up. George Perez. Yeah, that's when Cyborg was cool back in the 80s. I bet that was
George like Cyborg.
Well, that's because you're wrong.
No, I'm quite correct. I just didn't like his design. It's not his character. I just didn't like that design. It looks so clunky. I mean, nothing against George Perez, but that was terrible.
All right, so he drew it. He drew it from, all right. Oh, they called it the New Teen Titans. What did the, I guess it was.
Because the original Teen Titans was like Speedy and Robin. What was it? I think there was a earlier group called the Teen Titans.
But there was a lot of green on that original cover. Huh. I'm looking up old Teen Titans. That was actually one of the books I bought when I was a kid, occasionally.
I feel like I'm drawing this way too small.
Batter up. Back to club 60, 20% silver, harder mining 5.
I remember the first one being cooler, and now it just looks, I mean, it's still a good cover. It just, the colors on it look so washed out.
Well, it's
So
for
maybe,
Magnum.
and just a whole mess of green in that cover. That was a weird
Batter up.
50 cents. I can remember when comic books were only a nickel.
The great slower.
It is weird that we turned into that, right? I remember when you could buy a Coke for 25 cents, take it back to the store, and get a dime back for recycling.
Yeah, man, that's how I bought a lot of my comic books, recycling the bottles. Yeah. Archie even sucked back then too. Archie was never cool.
That's true.
Yeah. Archie's like what you'd read if you were stuck at your grandmother's house.
Thankfully, I didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Here's a bottle of knee-high and an Archie comic book. Entertain yourself.
Mash.
Have a butterscotch candy. I actually like butterscotch, but not as a kid.
Have a Werther's.
Well, they did have some. I like the old DC covers from the 80s, man.
You guys already looked at these bookshelves?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what it was. I was a Marvel kid back then. The only DC books I bought were Teen Titans and Man of Steel. I didn't even like Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Workbench schematic.
I'm trying to find a Raven. Oh, Raven's on number 2. She's right on the cover.
Yeah.
Right here on the floor.
Right on the cover. I wonder if Comixology is picking up. Oh, these are pretty cheap on Comixology. $1.99, and then there's some bundles. Some bundles.
Well, I think you can get everything DC makes, right, for cheap.
I think so.
You know, Raven doesn't have a pointy nose. She has a Roman nose.
Oh, how about that? The new Teen Titans number 2. First appearance of Deathstroke. I had forgotten that.
Hmm.
And here.
Though his costume there is just really jacked.
Good old Deathstroke.
There's a book in here.
I mean, she didn't have very thick lips. Yeah, she had very thin lips. She looked like a 30-year-old does the thing.
Oh, Raven?
Yeah.
You want this one, Will?
He had a nice style. It's a real stripped down style, though, in most of the panels.
George Perez?
Yeah.
Stripped down from what?
It's the ones I'm looking at. Let me make sure this is Perez. I'm looking at Teen Titans number 2.
Here, put it on screen.
She's making noise, actually.
Yeah, let me blow this up. I'm just looking at a Comixology preview. Let's see. Do.
Book.
Hmm.
All right, let's see. Let me scroll through here.
Usually people in these closets are
I mean, just really not a whole lot of shading in the figures.
Oh boy.
No, that was the 80s though.
Dang, domestic violence. But then he got lit up by Starfire.
That was the 80s, man. I think it wasn't until Barry Windsor Smith started influence all the 90s kids with their cross hatching on everything.
Mm. I mean, the figures are still good. I like the art. I still like the art. It's just a
Well, we got more. Oh.
and it's not simple. It's just spare, I guess, is maybe the right word.
Well, it's highly detailed though.
Yeah.
It's just not highly rendered. That's the difference.
Yeah. There we go. Let me pull up something else. Let me find another cover with 80s Raven. We're looking. Items in this bundle. No, that's not where we want to be. Let's get back to the... To be sure, there's another way in where I can look at the new Teen Titans. New Teen Titans. Yeah, I'm curious to see, though, if Comixology is getting lit up since everybody's at home. Single issues. All right.
What kind? 762 or 9mm? Ooh.
Assault on Titan's Tower. Ooh, freaky. All right, view more. Let's get it. See if I can get it in order. Oh, that's pretty good. Issue number 9. That's a good cover. See what's inside. 1986. That's a George Perez cover too, man.
Yeah, he did it. He did it for a while.
I'm here to shoot zombies.
A lot of Comixology is free with the Amazon Prime account. Really?
I'm here to kill zombies and shoot guns and all that.
I didn't know that.
The old signboard got lit up there. But that is a really good cover, though. I do like that cover. All right,
This is more than a bust.
let me see if I can find another one with Raven on it, though, from the 80s.
Oh no.
Wait, did they change her?
No.
Well, I don't remember stuff being that graphic back in the...
It's okay, I'll just run them in circles.
Do you remember this cover? I do not remember this cover.
Oh.
Huh. No, I don't.
Oh, that's right. She did have a white costume for a bit. I'd totally forgotten about that.
George Perez.
For the balls.
Boy, this was a little bit racy. You see the Starfire there?
Yeah. Tell you, man, Starfire awoke things in a lot of kids in the 80s.
Aroused the passions. All right, I took mine off the screen. If you want to make yours, if you want to embiggen your commission. Captain Hilt says, Edwin, a lot of Comixology is free with an app. Oh yeah, I don't think I was logged in. I've got like a Prime subscription on there too. So yeah, a lot of stuff is. I'm not logged into my account. 80s Raven, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And who is that commission for? Who is 80s Raven for? Same client?
Yep.
You got a bonanza tonight then.
Well, I've got work to do. I just don't want to be one of these guys that has commissions for a year.
No. Yeah. Gonna get them out the door. Did you do any lettering today?
No. I told you what I did today.
Free stuff.
Yeah, that's right. You did. You did indeed. Good.
Shoot.
Good for you going out for that walk, though. How long were you out walking?
About 45 minutes.
Oh, it's good, man. It's real good.
Yeah, and it's it's uphill for the first 10 minutes, 8 minutes, and then it's up and downhill. So
Oh, I like it.
up and down, up and down.
Here, have a ranking.
Let's see. Let me catch up. Dark Admiral Marcher says the first Nightwing costume. Yikes!
The disco one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the boogie. I like the nightlife.
I don't remember who designed that, but yeah, that was
Leisure Suit Nightwing.
Playboy Mansion Nightwing.
Asuka says just like Mike's chins.
What's his leather armor?
What?
I'm not sure what that's in reference to, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you making AirPods out of Legos? Nice. Let me know how they work. I get the feeling they're not going to work very well.
AirPods out of Legos? Interesting. Somebody's going to get a Lego stuck in their ear.
That's okay.
That'll be a fun ER visit. Are you feeling sick? Do you have a fever? No. I have a Lego stuck in my child's ear.
It's all good, man.
It'll make for a good comic strip.
It's all good, man.
Let's see. I think you had a question about the lead holder you were using earlier.
Question.
Let's see. Everett Todd says aloha, Mr. Everett Todd.
Aloha. This is not a bust. This is a torso. Dadgummit.
It's a torso. It's all right. Give the
It's all right, mama.
give the people a little bit more. It is okay. I think I'm gonna start back. My Dune story time this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, been itching to get back to that anyway, and people have probably already binged watched all the same stuff.
You just eating nori as a snack? Why don't you go make some rice?
A little nori and rice, can't go wrong there.
Trying to ration, dude.
Trying to ration the nori.
We gotta last this whole end of the world thing. We got,
I'm pretty sure there will be more nori, unless the
it's the end of the world as we know it.
unless the Japanese hoard all the nori for themselves.
Yeah, I was wondering about like where they're getting their nori from, because there's a whole lot of babies in that ocean right now.
But it just makes it tastier.
Yeah, well, when this whole thing started, the fact that the Japanese eat such a seafood-rich diet meant that their bodies were already chock full of iodine.
Yeah.
So the radiated iodine would just flow right through their system and get rejected. But over time, it's got to get displaced. And if they're eating a bunch of irradiated stuff, I don't know. Kind of worried about it. Not sure if I should be.
It's the edge of the world in all of Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east, at least it's settled in a final location. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication.
Oh, I don't know that song.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the song, but I don't know it.
Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin. Is this your chin or is the war?
I'll be right back.
Oh, speaking of celebrities, man, every time I see like some celebrity is out there, posting something on the Instagrams or the YouTubes or the Twitters because they need that hit of attention. Wow. Once they don't have their hairdressers and their makeup artist, that is we're seeing what some of these people actually look like, and it's not pretty. It looks like Madonna is having a meltdown. And that was so bizarre. Did anybody see that little video clip that Madonna shot in her bathtub where she's talking about, the virus doesn't care if we're young or old, rich or poor? and she's sitting in her bathtub, and there's like rose petals floating in the water, and the little tea candles all around the bathtub, and she just looks whacked out. She looks whacked out. It looks like she's had so much plastic surgery that Madonna is starting to look like an Asian Joker with blonde hair. Like her cheeks. Mike, did you see that video that Madonna made of herself in the bathtub?
She honestly looks like a corpse.
Dude, that was... But the funny thing is she's talking about this. We're all in this together. And she's probably got a bathtub with like a gold fixture. She's got the rose petals floating in the water, the tea candles and all. And yeah, that's the way I get spruced up for work.
Yeah, but didn't she look like a corpse?
Dude, she looked like the Joker, man. She looked like she's slowly trying to become an old Korean lady, kind of.
I don't know. I've seen 2 dead family members up close that have been dead for a while, and when their faces are bloated, and that's what her face looked like. I'm like, what the heck?
It was, it's different, man. Without all her makeup on and the Barbara Streisand filters on the cameras, it looks like she's had so much plastic surgery. She's starting to look like what was that show? What was that show with Ron Perlman where he played like a lion guy?
Beauty and the Beast. Written
Yeah,
by R.R. Martin.
Oh, was that?
Yeah.
That's too funny. But her face has that same structure now. So if they could if somebody would like plant her face with like a chia pet, she would look like Vincent from Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, she just looks wackadoodle though, man.
How old is she now?
She's gotta be 59 or 60, man. Because
Oh,
she was
wow.
doing her thing when we were kids.
Yeah. She shouldn't look that bad at this age.
Madonna. Born 1958. She's 62, buddy. I think she should have just accepted some of the aging. I think that would have been better than whatever's going on now. Let me see if I can find that bathtub thing. Let's see.
Did you see that Ahsoka Tano thing?
What's going on with this? Oh, are they pressuring that girl, or are they trying to pressure her to replace that girl or something? Or?
No, Rosario Dawson. She's got cast as Ahsoka Tano for The Mandalorian.
Right.
I guess Pedro Pascal. I don't know. I just glimpsed at the article, but Pedro Pascal will say something about being like improved trans rates, and there's some freaking garbage story about Rosario Dawson, her mother, and her sister like beating up on this trans person who wouldn't move out of their house.
What?
What story?
What? Where did you see this story?
Oh my gosh!
I'll look it up. There you go. And chat if you know where this.
Rosario Dawson, trans.
Okay. All right. Rosario.
Yeah, and so like apparently there's this trans
alleged assault on. Yeah. All right. Here, let's see. All right. What? All right. I got the story. It's just called the post millennial, though. Hang on.
I just feel like I need to be really quick on this button.
There's nothing gay about it.
All right, hang on. Let's see. All right. Let me share this. Let me share my screen. Where did it?
Well, don't bother. Just read it. They don't.
Just read it. Okay. All right.
This is a drawing stream.
All right. This comes from NBC News. Rosario Dawson and her family sued over alleged transphobic assault. The actor and girlfriend of presidential candidate Cory Booker allegedly attacked a transgender employee in Los Angeles. The lawsuit claim. All right, here we go. All right. Now, I just want to make sure I understand this. When they say a transgender man, does this mean somebody who identifies as male, or does this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. A transgender man alleges that actor Rosario Dawson and her family subjected him to transphobic harassment and violent abuse, according to a suit filed in Los Angeles court. Dawson, 40, is the girlfriend of Democratic presidential candidate Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey. The suit filed Friday alleges that Dawson and 3 members of her family violated Dedrick Finley's civil rights. Maybe this is Dedrick, I don't know. Dedrick Finley's civil rights by discriminating against him for his transgender status. The suit seeks damages for that, as well as battery, assault, emotional distress, and several other allegations. Neither the family's lawyer, Alan Kossoff, nor representatives for Rosario Dawson immediately responded to NBC News' request for comment. According to the suit, Finley, 55, moved from Beacon, New York to Los Angeles in December 2017 to work as a handyman for the Dawson family and to renovate and remodel Rosario's personal residence, which promised him consistent work. He later moved into a North Hollywood home rented by the family and soon after came out to them as transgender, telling the family that he would be now known as Dedrick and use he, him pronouns. Immediately after Finley came out as
Wait. So before this, was it a girl?
I think so.
So a handy woman. We're gonna go with handy woman.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
With small hands.
Yeah. To work as a handy. Yeah. So this would have made it because she would have come out to work as a handy woman. Yeah. Immediately after Finley came out as transgender, the family misgendered him multiple times each day with deliberate indifference as to the appropriate way to address Mr. Finley, the suit claims. Rosario Dawson acted with deliberate indifference and did nothing to correct the situation.
Dun, dun, dun.
Instead, in response to Mr. Finley's complaints, Rosario would respond to Mr. Finley, "You're a grown woman," despite the fact that Finley had come out as transgender to the family.
No, she did not. How dare she?
The suit alleges that in February of last year, just months after coming out, Finley was ordered to move out but refused to because there was no legal grounds for his eviction. Oh. On April 28, 2018, Finley alleges that the family worked together to assault him. Isabel Dawson, Rosario's mother, allegedly dragged Finley by his arm out a window and then attacked him.
Oh, this is so much bullcrap. I keep reading.
Once Mr. Finley was lying helpless on the ground. Wow, Rosario's mom's got to be like in her 60s.
She must be yoked.
Dude. All right, here we go. So she snatched him out of the window. Abracadabra. Gonna reach out and grab you. All right, once Mr. Finley was lying helpless on the ground outside, Isabel, who is substantially larger than Mr. Finley, got on top of Mr. Finley's body and began punching him. The suit states, while beating Mr. Finley, Isabel screamed, "You're not so much of a man now." Oh. Oh no. You're not so much of a man now. Which
No,
was
I'm laughing at this not because of what they're saying happened, but I don't believe this for a second.
oh.
I don't believe any of it.
You think it's a little juicy Smollett, a little juicy Smollett,
Yeah.
a little hint of Smollett. You're not so much of a man now, which was a clear and denigrating reference to Mr. Finley's gender identity. The suit alleges Rosario Dawson assisted in the assault by sitting on top of him and actively restraining him while he was on the ground to ensure that her mother could continue battering him.
Sounds plausible, right? Yeah, sure.
Stone sledgehammer. Sure, why not?
So yeah, that's the controversy about her joining the cast of The Mandalorian.
She's got some heat on her, and she's obviously a skilled combatant. They should get her mom to get on there.
You all right?
Yeah. I'm just cracking up over this.
Stop there, kid.
No, it's just making me laugh. Isabel Dawson also allegedly threatened to kill Finley's cat if he did not move out.
Wow, these are some brutal people. So what percentage? What's the under over on this? Any of that being true?
Well, unfortunately, Isabel Dawson also allegedly threatened to kill Finley's cat if he did not move out, and stomped on his hand during the attack and stole his cell phone, which Finley alleges contains a video of the previous threats made against him. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you Dropbox all of your previous threats.
Wow. Yeah, they should get the mom. Let me look up Rosario's mom and see how she looks. Maybe she needs to be on the.
Yeah, I know. There was another article I read, and Rosario Dawson's actually a very big supporter of LGBT rights, and she's part of some group or some crap like that. So I'm like,
that court doesn't work again. You need to
well, that's kind of the default position to be in.
That's true.
Uh-oh, I just caused the house.
No, those people are full of crap, anyways.
Oh dang! Her mom is a tank. Yeah. Her mom is a tank.
All right, now I'm curious.
Let me get that up. Open image in a new tab. Because Rosario's kind of tall herself, yeah?
I don't know how tall she is.
Relatively tall,
Very fit, though.
Yeah. All right, so let me share my screen. Let me get that out of here and share the appropriate screen.
Oh, dang. Yeah. It's a picture of Hulk.
That's Isabel.
Are you not entertained?
Upgrading blocks.
Oh.
I will punch you in the face!
Yeah, that's what Rosario's mom said. Yeah. You want equal rights? How about equal lefts?
Equal parts, right and left.
Oh man. Yeah, she's got to be in her 60s there in this photograph. I mean, she's not a bad looking woman, but she is an Amazonian is maybe the correct term.
Mm.
Look at ASL 1 class, lesson 4-8. Unit 4, lesson 8.
Yeah. Drop the hammer. Oh man. All right. Mr. Mike, it is 7:43 here. I'm gonna clean up the house some and then probably call it a night.
All right, man. Do you think?
All right, everybody, aloha. Hey, do we know what we're doing for Drawn and Quartered yet?
Do you want to do Shadow Sentry?
Yeah, we can. Eric's gonna have to give us some reference though. Beyond that, well, you've drawn it once. Eric's drawn it once. Does
They only work at a certain order.
Shadow Sentry does have some cool characters. He's got a character called Deke who reminds me a lot of Cannonball from the old New Mutants.
Yeah, I think that was the point.
Yeah, let's do Shadow Sentry. Why not?
Why not help a brother out?
Yeah, but if we're going to do Shadow Sentry, Eric's going to have to put out some reference for the audience, maybe a little explanation. We'll talk to Eric tomorrow.
Well, all the references on the page.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
All right, everyone have a fantastic evening, and be looking forward to Shadow Sentry on Drawn and Quartered Wednesday night.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Remember the poster I showed you before with the two balls that came? That's red.
I want to see Edwin try and draw something Wednesday. You've seen Edwin draw. I'm not sure. Well, whatever. He could.
And then another one that we don't do very often is Cypher Twins. So that would be
So there's no headphones you guys can wear.
those three I wanted to
We get to listen to Eden doing our homework now instead.
build up to you to
This is my ASL teacher.
in your workbook and on the homework video. And then the 6 vocabulary 4-5 that we did, that's in your workbook on page 220. And that would be the video time.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
That's not very long, it's just 6 vocabulary.
All right.
We're going to do that together right now. This is oldest. It combines the old with the most. Oldest.
I'm gonna have to
Last.
try to fade this in.
The two of you, or you two. The two of us, where we're pointing, one points to me, one points to the other person. The two of us, or us two. Close, as in being close to, which sibling are you close to?
Missed opportunity to do a Trailblazer DMQ. Oh. Yeah, I don't really want to play that game.
In 4-8, we actually have about 16 new vocabulary. Those are ones you will look at in pages 220 to 222, the top of page 222. And that would be right
Aren't you supposed to be paying attention?
I can listen.
Video, homework video.
Not right to say while I'm listening to my ASL homework. I can just listen to it.
That would be timing of 4 minutes
Terrible.
and 22 seconds to 6 minutes and 20 seconds. That's about 16 different vocabulary. There's 2 that's not in your vocabulary review that I want to give you that you will
Is she deaf?
See on the homework.
If she were deaf, would she be using her voice that much?
She's not mute. There's a difference between deaf
We don't
and mute.
understand. No, she's not deaf. The ASL2 teacher is deaf,
Oh, yeah?
but I will not be in ASL2 because I am a senior.
True.
Cheaper.
You will only have rudimentary sign languaging skills.
They only cost a
Well, they
dip
have
in a
classes
hearing
at
aid. You get
Yamaka,
much
I
cheaper
think.
than that.
Some college.
Or some
Gary has
college.
some of those.
They do indeed have classes at some college.
One is this.
Well, then,
That is correct
forward.
or right.
What's the verdict on the?
A law that gives.
Oh.
Or not, take a right-hand turn, right? As in correct.
No, I'm gonna leave it in.
The other one is.
Honey,
I'm gonna leave it in just for the people who may have bought it for that reason. I am gonna take him out of Magnificent Seven though. Probably replace him with Siege. I think I'll take. Well, I don't know. I haven't really talked to Kelsey. Probably. You know what? I might take everybody out of that book. I still want to commission Mike to draw me and my family as superheroes. Well, Dove Sunburn. Money talks. Scratch that. Amazon says don't arrive until April 1st now. Yes, you're a nicer guy than I. Well, I try to not be too unnice. I need to crack this open. See that? That's my ink. Hold on.
Okay. The next vocabulary in this extended family lessons are the in-laws. The in-laws. The sign for law is with the L from the finger size of your non-dominant hand down towards the.
Wasn't Edwin in that Brand book? Yes, he was.
So the sign for lawyer would be law person. Lawyer. So, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, father-in-law, son-in-law, daughter-in-law. We're going to take that law sign.
Right. This is how you refill a pen. One.
So, brother-in-law would be.
Oh.
In English, you would write it this way.
5, 6, 7. I think 7 is plenty. What are you doing?
Law. In ASL, we're just doing the brother.
It's lovely.
Law. In the end.
And then right
It
back.
says a Bowie knife.
Brother
Bowie.
in law.
A Bowie knife.
Sister-in-law.
Aye.
Mother-in-law.
What's up, Bianca? Building a backyard still for hand sanitizer. Actually, I need to go wash my hands now. So you guys, enjoy this
Who's playing?
for a moment. Here, I'll put something on just for a second. What's my longest clip? He left.
So much for the glory of Rome.
That's why
Stroke down twice. Uncle with a U up by the forehead.
Uh-oh.
Niece as a
I'm in
female
trouble.
with the N.
I'm in big danger.
Niece,
Oh my
or
goodness,
the
I'm in
N
huge
can
danger.
stick out and go this way. You'll see on the home video
I missed
that
him.
oftentimes the N will be this, it will be this.
Don't come back to base.
All right.
Cousin follows the same principles of female
Ah, no.
and male.
There's like
But you'll see that oftentimes they
10
don't
zombies here and there's a blank
in the homework. You'll see them go like this. And you're thinking, well, that's kind of halfway between.
One of these days I'm going to design
Male, which one do they mean? Most likely it's male because it's
design a new desk. Riot, where, what?
Strippers.
Okay? So if you want to make a distinction.
Keep real life friends out of any stories. Awkward situation when you're no longer their friends. Oh, are you? Don't you have a computer? And can't you watch that on a phone?
We've done the science still back in unit 2. And we've done alive in unit 3. A couple lessons in unit 3.
So you're trying to shush me while I'm on my show.
All point census is you.
I can't shush. I'm on my show.
I'm
It makes it very boring for the people watching my show.
So we have still alive.
Still alive.
How do you say I don't know what you're saying in ASL? I think that question's for you. They're not serious. It's a joke.
Upstairs, probably.
She was actually trying to sign it.
Probably upstairs. Find out one way or
Da. Oh, you know who I could put in there? Like Shadiversity. Maybe I'll put Jazz in there and see if he'll.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Word and sign is used often to describe someone who died.
Oh, that's pleasant.
That sign is like this.
Oh, we got a junkyard up here. No, all three.
That gone doesn't only mean died. We're just borrowing from the English the word gone means died. It could mean gone as in I just lost my. It could mean other kinds of gone, but we are borrowing that from meaning dead.
Mechanical
But then the
parts,
sign
motion
for die
sensor.
was
Dead and gone.
is dead.
Dead.
Dominant hand facing the floor, non-dominant hand facing up. And then you're going to flip them over to your dominant side. Dead. So it's going to look like this right-handed. Dead. Dead.
Dead.
Left-handed,
Dead.
hand facing down, non-dominant hand
There.
to the dominant side. Dead.
Dead.
It's going to look like this left-handed.
If you're left-handed, it's this. If you're right-handed, it's this.
Follow with your video.
Dead, 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 dead.
And then
I speak ambidextrous
say
dead.
Someone is a widowed. We've done this when we talk about siblings. If you were an only child in 4-5, the lesson 4-5 that we did, we went
Hello.
like this.
Hello.
We're using that same sign for the concept
Like
of
that
You know what? I should just get my stinking
Trunk turret.
big brush out. Fill this black. Fill all this black in.
context may voice it
Camera. Three figure
as
mod.
widowed
Muffler
or as
connector.
if we're talking
Cool
about
on that.
how many kids in your family and you're an only child, then I would voice that as an only child.
One child policy.
Becoming old, next vocabulary word, becoming old. That verb is doing the sign for old as we did in minute 3. But we're going to stretch it out and do it real slowly. That verb is going to look like this.
Just say no to hoarding, says Humphrey Bear. Oh, good advice. Yeah, Trump's passing a law declaring all that stuff emergency
And again, the sign for right
stuff that can't be hoarded legally. So if you know anybody who's hoarding hand sanitizer or masks or stuff, they could get in some troubles.
What counts as hoarding? Like just a ton of it?
Yeah. Not like, oh, geez, I need 6 things of toilet paper for my family. But like, if you've got a garage
I live
full,
alone.
you've got a garage full of stuff
So what do
that
people
you're
that already have it?
planning on selling on eBay for 10 times what you bought for it. That's they're gonna come down on you like a ton of bricks.
Do people who have already done that, do they have to like return the stuff?
I don't know. It's a good question, Eden. I have no answer.
Well, you should
I
ask
also have no
Donald
good
Trump.
brush. Oh, there's a good brush. Which seems fairly stiff.
Does she have
No, you
shiny
don't have to.
earrings?
The worst you'll get is dysentery.
Yeah, they just kind of like glow. I don't know what the deal is.
You get to see a nice.
This brush is so stiff.
Is that the only news?
About what?
Cor-
I didn't really do a Corona update today.
No, like, did they say how long we're gonna have to stay?
Oh,
quarantined?
it's still the 14, 15 day thing.
Only that long?
Well, they haven't updated it. Trump wants to get us back up and running as soon as possible, so he's trying to find a happy medium. Looking for a happy medium, Eden. Hope that's okay with you. Eden doesn't care.
Oh, you know what? I have Easter break.
Yeah,
Am I going to be quarantined during Easter break?
quite possibly.
Uh-oh.
Michigan is shut down for 3 weeks.
Michigan.
That's all right. Said that's all right.
I have a friend who lives in Michigan.
I don't.
Ouch.
Essential. And then for the cycle
Yeah,
all together,
workbench.
all together.
That's what I'm working on. I'm trying to go around and collect the. Hey, we have water on the roof.
All together. Okay, I like this one. This is a fun one. You kind of take it and you swoop it and you bring it all together. Okay? So your dominant
And then
hand is
tell
going
it.
to be facing down. Your non-dominant hand is going to be facing up. Kind of like the dead. But instead, you're getting ready to swoop it all up. You gather it all
I didn't
together.
get duct tape.
And here you
I
go.
read that Toy
All
Story
together.
4 comment.
This turns out to be a real
I still haven't watched it. It's the only one I haven't watched.
So
Oh, that was
they
not a
combine
water.
a lot of English words into one
Disappointing.
concept and one nice line. So that seems to be an easy one. All together, how many brothers and sisters do you have? That kind of an idea when we're talking about this lesson of extended.
All right.
All
I
together.
think that's
Ooh,
it for this one, too.
First workbench. That's a lot of stuff.
See that, okay?
Fortune.
In case you see it on the homework, if someone is asking how.
I'm gonna save that for the workbench.
And they're sick, remember the sign for sick. Got a headache, I've got a tummy ache, okay? Is that
All right. Popefire's not still here, is she?
the genetic sign? Doesn't
What do you guys think?
necessarily
Raven.
mean that
Raven. Done.
Just in general, you are sick.
She looks cool. Thank you. Hey, thank you, JC Doe.
In this
Hope
homework,
you're subscribed.
we are focusing in on
Hope you're subscribed,
age
Raven.
question.
Our door doesn't exist anymore.
80s Raven, not Teen Titans Go Raven.
Soil stone.
Lady Legacy.
Lady Legacy. What?
That's Raven.
Really?
Has her cape off. She becomes Lady Legacy.
No, not that one.
Yeah, I need some leather.
All right. Next one is Meg's Felicia. I'm gonna need. This is a full body, so
Oh, we could scrap
a full body with Felicia's full body.
if I had a car, we could get leather from the
Hey, can I
seats.
use your green screen? I have to do online class.
Use it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah,
What time?
12:30. You won't even
I'd
be
have to get
awake.
leather.
Yeah, right. I was up so early today.
Uh-huh.
And I was up for like an hour, 2 hours, and then I went back to sleep.
No, I saw you on your phone. That was like half an hour after.
How did you wake up?
I don't know. I didn't check.
It's like
But no,
when it
but
was
then
raining,
everyone
right?
was asleep.
When it was raining.
I don't know.
Man, it was dumping this morning.
Yeah, I woke up because of how much it was raining.
Oh, yeah, that might have been.
Apparently, I had a sleep coffee.
I was
Uh,
still asleep.
what
She's
Kung
been
Fu
asleep
Kitty
all
said?
day.
Well, go check on her. Maybe she's dead. Like it. She looks cool. Kung Fu Kitty. What? Did anyone check out? Yeah, Edwin's outie. Draw something off the brain. I have commissions to do. Oh, good. My wife is still alive. Oh, yeah. Big cat feet. I mean, ew, Migs, you degenerate. Is Migs here? 3 weeks is a lot of cash to be losing. Yeah. I need to get I need to talk to Elliot. All right. Okay, so check. We've got Degenerate Migs.
How can we get back on the right track?
I was saying Raven looks like Caitlyn Jenner. Well, Raven, the original Raven was gaunt and thin, and I mean, she looked like she was 30 years old. So, yeah, that's not even as gaunt as, well, I guess in my style, that's about as gaunt as she was. But yeah, she really was sort of, I don't know, all the other Teen Titans were like young looking, teens and stuff. Mike and Migs, guy love. Really?
There's nothing gay about it.
Using your clip.
No, I will not stop using my clips, especially that one. Never.
I'm not being sarcastic.
All right. Elijah doesn't like my clips. Whatever, Elijah. Don't care. You didn't care, dude. You don't care. Let's see. I need Felicia again.
Like me toes?
Felicia Navidad. Felicia, stop talking this. More clips. Take his clipboard away. Would you guys make up your minds? Everyone likes to argue Friends or Seinfeld. I'm saying Frasier. You know, Niles. Buckle up, buckaroo. Oh, there, Elliot. Hey, man, sorry I was raised. I was out of town, family this past week. There's nothing gay about it.
It's guy love between two guys.
Whoa, look at that. Hey, somebody did like a 3D thing to my art. That's weird. That's weird, man.
Where are you mining that?
It's all about backing next paycheck. I'll see about backing next paycheck. Oh, get the Gladiator clip. That dude says, "Don't die. They'll feed you to the lions." There's so many clips for Gladiator, except it's hard. I'd have to actually get the movie and play it because it's not like the whole thing is on. So what I'm using is this program. It's called oh darn, did I close it? What was that website I was using? Oh, it's this great website. Darn it. 38 downvotes. Really? Well, there are no lack of man babies in the world. This is true. So yeah, somebody came on my stream and they're like, "You have 2 comic books to draw and you're drawing this garbage on stream. Glad you have your priorities straight, Mike." I'm like, dude, all my comics are done. I drew all of them. I'm done. I have no comics to draw right now. So yeah, I can use some of that time to catch up on commissions. Da-da. Are they? Blah 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 blah. Da, 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 da. All right, thanks, Snarky. Keep going. You are making my day. All right, yeah, I'm just trying to wait and see if Elliot wants to pop in here. I need to see Elliot pop in here. Huh. Da, 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 da. This is what they took. Doesn't look like this is the prescription version to me. So there's some dude who took chloroquine phosphate, which is it's for cleaning algae and corals, worms, and inverts in aquariums. It's an aquarium cleaner.
Yeah.
And this
Oh, you
guy,
want that?
because it said chloroquine on
I
it,
don't need it.
he took it to cure his he took it to cure his coronavirus and it killed him. I don't mean to laugh, but this is like Darwin Award level stupidity. When you're like, you know, that there's a medicine they're using called chloroquine to cure coronavirus, right? Or at least to help with coronavirus. And this idiot in Australia took this stuff. It's fish tank cleaner, but it says chloroquine on it. So he took some of this, and it killed him.
Yeah, no. That
And then his wife, who also took it but didn't die, got on social media and said, "Don't listen to Donald Trump,"
wake up.
because she took the same stuff.
On the bottom it says not
toxic to all algae, corals, worms, and many inverts, and humans. Also toxic to humans. Not for human consumption. It says right. Hold on, I got it. This is what the dude took. Right here. Big and bold. It says not for human consumption. Oh, why are there
Big brain.
big brain? Big brain. I have big
Microscopic
brain. Why, people? Why? I know. Oh, Darwin Award. Darwin Award.
You'll die again.
Work then.
Oh, well.
Okay, we go to work soon.
Is that Pope woman?
What? Pope
That
woman?
Crafting.
Yeah.
Pope woman? Yes, it's Pope woman.
Da-da-da.
All right.
Bicycle.
You're going. Keep going. Oh, what the heck? Is this like paused or something? These are winners of the Darwin Awards. I know, right? Because bleach tablet looks so tasty. You know, Pixel Trader, I think maga7.com takes you to... Yeah, it takes you to the funding page. It doesn't take you to the pre-launch page. Does it? At least for me. But maybe that's because I'm signed in. What? I can't understand your sign language. Is that what the sign language is for? I don't understand you. I have no brains. I don't understand you. Okay. She's signing, I don't understand you. Wow, Trump killed someone, left a spin. I know.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly it. It's because you're signing. Oh, okay, cool. All right. Thanks, Pixel. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Also, woman, this is Trump's fault. Oh, well. What are you going to do? All right. Back to Felicia. Felicia. Where is my Felicia? So I need to do a pose so that her feet are clear. She's signing Guy Love. Duh. Really? You're gonna make me, aren't you?
It's guy love between two guys.
No, I will not stop using that. I will use it until you're sick of it. Ah, darn it. What is a good pose?
Okay. So now when we get down to the really nitty gritty.
All right, I'm gonna look up cat
We're gonna use
poses.
all of this above.
No, this is
Hmm. No.
lesbian.
All right. It's girl love between two girls.
Cat poses.
Because I need Felicia is a werecat, so I need to draw her. I want to do her in a cat pose.
You're drawing furry.
It's not a furry.
It is a furry.
Like a werewolf is
Definitely
a
a
furry.
furry.
Is a werewolf a furry?
Yes.
Cat poses is quite the rabbit hole. Curious 2A says he's already sick of it. Well,
Gaia.
sorry.
I'm not being sarcastic.
That one's pretty annoying.
Cringe.
How about this one? Is this a good one for
Looking.
licking your? Yeah.
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, it's on the side line.
Cat
Why don't you do a
poses.
cat girl pose?
A cat girl
Look
pose?
up cat girl.
Cat girl.
Oh, no.
No, I want to be. I don't want to do an exact copy of anything. I want to do an actual
Degeneracy.
cat yoga.
Why
Ah.
don't you just look at pictures of Max?
Oh. My kitty. What the hell is that? I found the
Don't do
perfect
that.
cat. Hold on.
No,
Yeah.
that one.
Here's the perfect cat pose for Alicia. Which one are you talking about? This one?
Oh, I regret everything. Oh, I regret everything.
Gosh, I didn't know.
Oh, I
My
couldn't
daughter's a
believe you
degenerate.
said
Oh, there you go.
that. Oh.
I need more degenerate cat poses.
James is gonna come back.
What's that?
This?
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know.
No.
But the feet, he wants me to focus on the feet.
Really?
So that might be
Don't look up. James.
that might be a good one. Unsafe search monk. No, I'm not doing unsafe search.
S.
Stuff happened.
That's a good one. Well, that's not a bad one. That's a cute one. What do you guys think? Should I do something like that?
We got a bunch of stuff up here now.
Sexy cat poses. Haha, gross.
The ceiling.
All right. I'm gonna do this one. Or something
Hello.
relatively close to that. I'm not quite sure. All right, you do your homework.
To explain the relationship we have
I'm still zombies in
members
this segment.
and extended family members. Okay? So
Yes.
refer to your conversation on page 199 that I mentioned to you earlier.
I don't know if this is even possible.
That conversation, we're going to follow that conversation all the way through and show you how the questions are done and how the answers are done. You will actually see this also on your homework video as they go through this whole conversation. Okay? But we're going to go through it right now and take a look at it.
Thing I
At least
can't
one version of it. Because there's always different possible answers. Okay? So, as you see on page 199, this is the conversation.
Let's see, is this possible for a human?
A, answer the question, sign of B, responding, answer the question. Okay? So you can see that first one is
This is
going to be something of a challenge.
Oh no.
If B's mother has brothers and sisters, or in other words, does she have any?
I think Jake might have to invite you.
Yeah, this is kind of a tough. I don't know if I'm getting myself into some trouble here.
And then finish off by pointing over to, let's say, a supposed mother standing here. Just like we would ask the question. And then we finish off by repeating that pronoun or that subject at the end of the sentence. So let me do that again. I wrote
There's a workbench upstairs.
and forward is a yes no question. The response, since it's a yes no question, needs to start with either a yes or a no.
When you make bullets. Oh, speaking
Notice
of
the
making
contrast
bullets.
construction.
Brass.
I'm not going to call brothers and sisters on top of each other.
Brass.
Blindness will be on my non-dominant side. I will finish the rest on the dominant side. So again,
You want a Captain Planet D&Q? Oh, that'd be too much.
the next question. Ask if B's mother is the oldest. It would look like this.
It'd have to be like the Don Cheadle Captain Planet. That's the best Captain Planet.
I goes up, yes no question, answer, response. Or if she's not the oldest,
Well, you got wood.
it would be the second oldest out of four. We did that.
Let's scrap pikes. Let's do 50 instead. I need some of that wood.
You know what? I don't think I can bend her head back that far.
Says, ask if B's father has any brothers and sisters. So it's really just the same, but instead of just asking about the mother's side of the family, now asking about the father. Almost exactly the same, just switching up father for mother. And the response.
Let's call this one anyway.
No sisters. But I decided to put
Gonna take the pollution down to 0.
brothers and no sisters. If I didn't say no sisters, the answer would be just straight ahead.
Did you just turn zombie damage to max or the whole difficulty up?
Okay. Question number 4. Ask if B's father is the oldest. Okay, this is the question we had before we went.
That's something I don't have to see cop zombies on the first time.
Question 5. Confirm the total number of aunts and uncles. Okay? So in this, you kind of have kept track of how many brothers and sisters that the person said that their mother had.
He's in the game.
So in this case,
Bluest stinking power. What are you talking about? The power of love. Power of love.
Don't do it,
yes,
Edwin.
he has 2 brothers.
Trap.
So that's 2 uncles then. So
First tab.
repeat. Confirm the total number of aunts and uncles that you have. So that would be
That. And then. Oh, I should check my messages.
head forward, head goes up,
It's all the way to the far right.
and answer. Number 6 question.
All right.
Yeah, just if he sent you an
What the heck am I?
like a little envelope. Just click on that, and you should be able to join. Oh, there you go.
I'm so glad I don't freaking hang out with those degenerates anymore.
Just a very short distance. Oh, we're at the base right now.
Okay. We can go on. Number 7. comment and ask if the grandparents are still living.
Should just be able to follow the little arrows on the top left. Yeah, where our names are.
Darn it. I lost my.
This was both. Both. Okay? Or you can say,
Very good for writing songs.
as you use the vocabulary for this lesson, you get into a conversation of
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you
Yeah.
work with the lessons we've had previously, the 4-1 about family, 4-5 about siblings and the ranking, and then now about extended family with added vocabulary.
Do that like a
and pulled out to them. Don't forget
like
your,
a
um,
yawn
questions,
stretch.
UX questions, because you may end up with some how many. Remember, how many cousins you have. Okay? There are 6 vocabulary I'm going to tell you about that are in your homework that is not actually any vocabulary we've had so far.
Gyoza?
So we have
Oh, can you bling?
Gyoza.
Can you bling me some gyoza?
that's Los Angeles.
Yes.
Very similar to what we did for San Francisco,
Gyoza.
but in this
Yummy.
homework this is LA.
LA.
Cute. C-U-T-E. We will actually have that in lesson 414, but you'll see it in this homework of 4.8. 2 fingers
we don't have
Or
any
on
lines
the
here.
slope down the chin.
Oh my gosh, why'd you bring it to me in your hands?
Almost like
Wait, you don't want to play? Or you want to play?
What? Well, I
Just, you know, quickly.
Okay, so maybe there's a little baby girl in the family. So
Go on.
gathering or coming
Hot.
together with
Mm.
their family reunion, coming for a birthday or going to the ball game. Okay, gathering or coming together. You know, people can wiggle coming in or just come straight in.
All right.
And all these people, everybody coming together into one location. Past, as in before. We talked about this in class, but we actually haven't had that word as a vocabulary until yet. Let's go. Past.
Fuzzy Creature, you can't find anything you want on crowdfunding? You can just go back some more Lone Star. That'd be great.
I want the Chinese restaurant.
That's always a good idea. More Lone Star.
So the signs of past or before is right there, behind you. So it is. Airplane, airplane is a noun. To motion, to fly the airplane.
Oh, you like you're watching the Space Ghost redesign again? I was wondering who anybody like rewatches stuff. I rewatch some stuff once in a while, but
They're really the same sign. Can't is present, cooking is past. It's just sign. Dominant, 2 index fingers. Dominant finger sitting down on the non-dominant.
Old sham sandwich.
Can't or couldn't. It's a negative word. It's a negative sign. So remember, you're going to shake your head. Just like the other negative signs we've had. Okay? So the 4-8 homework is
thank you, Captain Helps.
this. Ready for that 4-8 homework? Be careful and watch. Look at the description.
This is a tricky bit of anatomy here.
Good question. Take that one. Take that one up. Nope. Weather and spring.
We need Terry. Oh, yeah, I haven't thought about Terry in a while. I guess since there's no conventions, I could get him on here.
I'm gonna go destroy some cars.
You know who we haven't had on here in a while is Quinn. I wonder where he's at. I just talked to him. He's been having a rough time of it. But that's his personal business, so not for me to discuss. Darn it, that is not correct. That is not correct. That anatomy is bad. Sorry, so here we have
Having you over for dinner. Fight the conundrum.
Why would they name BFG BFG? Like, that's just too much of an opportunity.
I know. Because he's a big, friendly giant.
Oh, excellent. Use my good wrench.
You know what BFG is in Gamer Talk, right?
22.
It's a big effing gun.
Huh?
BFG.
Where are her feet, though?
I haven't gotten to them yet. Cheyenne. He was sick. Who's he? He whom? Big friendly giant? Are they watching TV on Media Free Monday?
Is there more gyoza?
Nope.
It's lovely.
I found a road.
Hey, boys.
I need. Shall not separate us.
Edwin?
Yes.
Edwin's playing games with you?
You're the only one who doesn't like to play with us.
Hmm. That's where Edwin is. He's playing video games. Oh, he was sick. Oh, thank you, Cheyenne. Why 38 dislikes? Because there's a gaggle of juvenile man children out there who just like to make my life hell. And man children is giving children a bad name. Because I didn't want to play in their little club anymore. But I don't really want to talk about it. Quarantine kids. Why on a heartbeat? Mike is a misogynist confirmed. There will be feet. There will be feet. Devil Sunburn, you're allowed to believe whatever you want to believe. But just remember there are consequences to every belief.
That answers that. Was he scaring you? Dang it. Vengeance.
What's this, Migs? What's this? What's this? This is Felicia. And I'm trying to get it as close as I could to this cat
We don't have a
pose.
map reader. That's good. I can't see.
But seeing as how that's pretty much physically impossible, it's close as it is.
You're getting close.
Dislikes are a badge of honor. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
For those who don't know, this is Miggs's commission.
He's getting close. Quick, turn it off.
Where the heck are the feet going? LOL. Right here. The bottom of her. What do you mean? They go to the bottom of her legs.
What's that?
Big bang bang.
I mean, I know you wanted the feet. I don't think you wanted them right
Who made it?
straight ahead.
Don't know who made it. Mystery smoothie.
You like your car parts?
Ba, 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 ba.
Oh, I just wasted bullets.
Hawaii. You've been Hawaii.
It's going to have this foot kind of knuckled up like that. And then I was going to have this foot.
Then one
Uh,
millimeter.
Miggs, did you show up when I was doing the foot drawing? Is that when you first came? Were you part of that crowd? I wonder how many of those people are still here. We got a bunch of people just bum rushed that one stream we did on Cecil's channel with the foot drawing crowd. I may have to do another foot drawing stream.
It removes you whenever.
So this one will be cat back stretch on all fours. You should have had her. Why? What's wrong with this one? Somebody else wants to have a specific pose, then you're free to commission a new one. Still don't quite understand why she only has 4 toes, but she has 5 fingers. Seems a little inconsistent, but show feet. Feet, see? Feet. All right, so let's see. Open image in new tab. I was around before that, but I was there for sure that night.
I forgot to put a bedroll back down.
That was funny. I watched part of that not too long ago. It's nice when those guys weren't just complete a-holes.
Since you were late,
Remember back then?
set up base here. What you've done.
Why'd you already got a stone, right?
Huh?
You already got one?
No.
What's that?
It's a different color.
Let's discuss this one. This is the last one.
Smoothie.
Why are you drawing her again?
It's a commission.
That happened your first drawing.
That was a commission too.
What's with these degenerates?
No.
People like the Darkstalkers.
They're the usual.
Why her hair's so big?
I know, right? It's a mane. She's got a great big blue mane.
What's with the antenna?
Are her eyes open? Just like slits, because she's looking at the camera. So when you look down, I'm trying to do it here. Well, look at my little logo. Well, okay, granted, he's Asian, but when you're looking, your head's tilted up and you're looking down, your eyes almost look closed. You bruise their collective egos, Mike. It will never end. That's probably it.
Mommy poisoned me.
Poisoned you.
Said there wasn't a lot of strawberries
Oh,
in the smoothie. I'm allergic to strawberry.
and clearly there are.
Yeah, I think I'm
Can you
gonna
write that engine?
Greatly, and see how much time is expected of you, and do this homework. It is
Been here as long as I've known it.
actually there's an instructions page, like what we were doing today.
Drawing is fun when you're good at it. Yeah, but you only get good at it if you think it's fun when you're not good at it.
Use that vocabulary we've already. Thank you very much.
That's the thing. There is a thing, and that is indeed the thing. Nah, I don't want to cover up her stomach. I like her stomach. I was going to cover up her stomach with her tail, but then I was like, yeah. Wait, where's the cat's tail? It would go right off the page. Got it. Maybe I just no.
I hear something. Get my gun out and shoot whatever it is.
I'm making her tail a little thicker
10
than
minutes. Gotta run fast.
the design because I like thick cattails.
Bro.
Big fluffy cattails.
Like Sasuke. Yeah. I wish
That was
Max's fur would.
No, Max is a different kind of cat.
I have this forge thing here. It's muscle iron. Get while you're in. Oh.
Oh wow, it looks like this goes up Her rib cage.
Someone has come to say
Yes.
hello.
Is that my cat eye? Is that my maxi taxi?
He said
Nope, he
no.
doesn't want to hang out.
He wants to show you his tail.
I don't want to see his tail. He's hitting me.
Oh, he's so sweet. Hi, Max.
Max, stop hitting me with your tail.
Barrel on some wood.
Buzzy.
Why did her feet look
There's a
like
strange
that?
man in my
Because
house.
she's a werecat. Stop
She only
asking
has
stupid
4
questions. I know. I already
toes.
said that.
But wherever.
Oh, bye, Max. Where are you going?
Oh, that's me. So I'm trying.
Bye, bye, Maxie.
The outside world is scary. I think. Don't shoot the workbench.
Max attack. Mike's a A1 artist. Can't donate to make
No,
him
just
feel
the-
better. What?
eggplant one.
Mike's a A1 artist. Can't
Yep.
donate to make him feel better. I don't know what that means.
One
Yeah.
burning barrel coming.
Devil Sunburn. English better.
Silence you. Iron pipes.
Let's see.
Why are people always looking in the chest I'm trying to get them to? Do we have a beaker?
She's kind of got a double chin for that angle.
No. She's a double chin from that angle. You want me to just define her chin? I guess I can.
Why'd you do that?
So people like you don't complain.
One chemistry station coming right up.
Why can't she have a double chin? Just add it to the character.
What are you drawing?
Something you are not allowed to look at. Why is it fine? There's more gyoza in
Is there? Can
there.
you bring some to me? Isaac, can you get a little bowl and bring me some gyoza without putting it in your gross, unwashed hands?
I've
Just
been
stand in
in
your
your
We're
house.
under attack. We're under attack.
You're literally leaving the room.
Who's shooting? Oh. I guess I was not kidding them. Oh, we need nitro. Nitrate, not nitrate. Nitro. And just take it to Jigsaw. And then take his stuff.
Oh, my hands are huge.
That's right. That's the character.
It's
Their paws.
They don't look like paws.
Their paws. Oh, thank you, my son. Look what he brings me. Oh. Mm.
I think those were all for you.
It's over there.
I think they are.
Mommy.
Mommy made one for themselves.
I think that's what mommy made.
Ask Isaac.
Guess what?
Isaac, is there more in the kitchen?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Is there more in the kitchen?
Yeah.
See? There be more, lady.
alright.
Mm. 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 Why don't we use the all wooden pencils? I like mechanical pencils. Always have.
They're better.
No. No soy sauce. Arnold used no soy sauce. He's okay. By the way, Migs, this is how you're supposed to put it. You know, I guess you could tell.
It's supposed to be upside down.
It's supposed to be this way
Why?
because that's the way the cat was.
Is this for me?
Hmm?
Is this for me?
Mhm.
Permission?
Yeah. I have such a hard time with this. I don't know if I want this last one.
I don't want it. Strawberries.
So this is breaking down the character and why it's important to spend the time breaking down the characters. So you can fix any little problems you see along the way during this process. And certainly there are things like, see, the hair is very light. There are places where I'll just put little indications for things, and I will go and add detail to that when I'm in inks. I don't go from final pencils. I don't do final pencils before I go to inks, but the important structural stuff has to be laid down. It is foundational to the illustration, to the figure, to anatomy. Without structure, or with poor structure, it doesn't matter what you lay on top of it. You can have, if your structure is sound, right? If your structure is dead on, you can have a super simplistic style, or you could have like a super crazy detailed style, or you can have a super crazy rendered style, and it's all gonna look fantastic. But if your structure isn't there, then it'll never look fantastic. You might be able to fool some people into thinking you know how to draw. But yeah, structure is the vital element of any drawing. Are those homemade? If they are, please. Oh, no. Those are, I don't know what those were. You know who makes really good gyoza? Actually, those were really good. But Trader Joe's, man. You just go to Trader Joe's and get their pork gyoza. Dang, those are, I'm not going to say they're as good as my mom's. But for something you could just buy for, I think it's like $4 a pack, and just cook them up in, 12 minutes, whatever, however long it takes. Yeah, those are, you can't go wrong, man.
It smells terrible in this room.
Will any blue colored pencil work there?
Find you.
Yeah. This isn't non-photo blue. Non-photo blue actually went out with the Xerox machine. We don't scanners pick up any color of blue now, so it's like completely
No, you don't. We just need
doesn't matter anymore if your blue is non-photo. You could use any color actually, and then you just select that that color range in Photoshop and zap it.
Nothing that
All right, before I ink, I'm gonna go wash my hands one more time. So I will be back. Eden will entertain you for a few seconds.
I'm gonna throw up.
Bye bye.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Hi.
Be some nice faith and don't let your body go to waste. Oh,
Sing Guy Love.
oh no.
Guy Love. Oh wait. How's the rest of it go? Sky between two guys. Hi, Kung Flu Kitty. Guy.
Just open the door and start.
See if there's some lyrics.
Open the door.
Draw My Little Pony.
Okay. You caught me. Yeah. No, actually, you don't have to. But,
I know I'm supposed to remember.
actually,
No, I think that's I just draw Supergirl. Okay. Hello, Snarky Weezer.
I don't remember if you need a crop plot. I know crop
Here,
plots.
you sing Guy Love the whole song.
Huh?
Sing the whole song.
No, I'm not gonna sing the whole song. Come on, I gotta ink.
Hear me.
Where's my glasses? There they are. There they are. Alrighty, daddy. Alrighty, daddy. Rightly, diddly, do. Rightly, diddly, do.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot. Stuff's falling all over my desk.
I think you need farming plots.
How about a duet, Mike and Eden? Oh gosh, does it still say that? Draw Supergirl. I haven't gotten a commission. Oh, before I forget, Mike, did Eden sign her 2 pieces of artwork I won a while back? Yes, she did. Right? Yeah, I checked. Everything. Migs. She signed everything. I packed it all up today.
Did you get my cells at work and my
Oh, the one thing I don't have,
Okay.
I can't find out who won these.
Won them? Oh.
Yeah, I tried to look up Harry Potter and Eden and stuff, and I couldn't find who won these. So if anybody can remember who won those,
How long ago was that?
it was a while ago.
Substantially increased base damage at the cost of half the ammo.
All right,
Sure,
here
my
we
other
go.
stuff isn't still on my desk.
17
What stuff?
Cells at work and my Venom piece.
No, those 2 I don't have. I was going to ask you about that. The anime piece. Those sold to Lindy, I think.
I'm gonna try the hollow point.
Don't have to right now. I can't scan them in.
Homeless people. That's some trash. Some nice trash. My bicycle.
Were you supposed to take that test today?
I don't think She didn't say I had to do it. What? I'll do it tomorrow.
I've already started reinforcing it.
You said that yesterday.
Reinforcing it.
Yeah, you did
I
actually.
said I was supposed to go into school to take it today, which is tomorrow.
Yeah, and we got bicycle too. So
The day after yesterday.
What?
I was supposed to take it the day after yesterday.
No, it's today.
So scary, so scary, why are you so scary? Oh.
Do.
Oh.
Oh hey, and now it's tomorrow.
Is it midnight already?
And what?
And now it's time for
Oh my gosh.
Now it's time. It's so
What's wrong with Mary
Not how
sings a
much
silly
goes
song.
Eden.
What is this?
Where is my hairbrush?
To get the veggie tail.
It's spelled Michael.
Where is my hairbrush?
Michael, you haven't added me yet. Are you still single?
The hell is that?
I'm bored during this lockdown.
Oh my gosh, delete that crap. I don't know
It's
where.
spelled Michael.
I know. I get those all the freaking time.
Like spam ones.
Yeah. Spam texts. They must be Russian because they spelled Michael like a Russian.
Michael, you'll sing.
Don't respond to it.
No, I didn't. You want to get hacked?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you got a message from Elliot.
What does he say?
I'm gonna go do some deconstruction.
Say, hey brother, I was friended on Facebook. ... I apologize for the radio silence. ... I was visiting with family out of town and trying to.
You're not supposed to read it out loud. Even though I just asked you what he said.
Yeah, did you want me to sign it? To you?
Ah, Facebook. All right.
Well, he's just saying he was spending time with his kids.
Ah. What a loser. Spending time with his kids when he could be on the internet with me. That's fine.
Wow, there's a lot of texts on Maria Carvalho and Jill Solomon group chat.
I know.
Does she do that so that when she loses her phone, she can still text with Maria?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh. This group chat with Maria. So that 27. But so when you lose your phone, you can still text.
That's why she does it on my phone.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
I'm working on it.
Hey, did they use sweet potato?
No.
Sweet potato?
Did you read this text? Yes, I did.
Yeah, don't read it out loud.
No, I'm not gonna read it out loud.
And Mother Russia zombies anger you. No, we love trees. Don't chop them down.
We are three lovers here. We love the trees.
Don't hurt my beautiful trees.
Is Becky on here? Becky from youth group?
Yeah.
You got texts.
Okay, I'm not gonna deal with it right now, Eden.
The pictures.
You will
Middle of
drink
inking.
dirty water just fine. You don't get this there. It's really good. The dirt adds flavor.
Don't.
Nice icicle. don't think I'm gonna make you guys.
Hey, Migs, if you
bikes, so I can get parts for mini bikes.
if you want a Morgan too, I'll give you the same deal.
Do you not have Matt?
It's under construction.
I don't have him as a contact. I don't think he's on there.
You
Memorize
don't have
this
cement
phone
roof. You're missing out. Right, Edwin? You tear down many cement roof houses. It keeps you nice and warm. Oh, there is a microphone.
Mike is at the point where he can draw Felicia without referencing material any longer. Just the realism of the anatomy of her hips are so amazing. Oh, thank you. Hips don't lie.
It's too late. This is not okay. That might be good. If you have your bedroll there, then you should be fine.
Yeah, usually it only takes a couple times drawing a character before you memorize the costume. Although I haven't drawn her backside yet. Yeah, I don't think there's room for her on this page. In answer to your question, Megs.
Just like in real life.
I'm just saying, I don't think we'll be doing Darkstalkers again on D&Q anytime soon. Actually, I don't think we've repeated anything yet, right? We did do, I mean, the only reason, last time we did Capcom, so there was Capcom and Darkstalker stuff was in there, but
Oh, there's a water tower.
You Did is all good.
Stop reminding me.
Her hips don't lie. You Did is all good. I don't English speak much.
You can't upgrade weapons. You have to basically make new ones. Well, I mean, technically you can with mods. You can upgrade, but it's just a mod. It's nothing big. There's a water treatment
Thanks for
plant
commissioning
now.
this art. We get to enjoy watching Mike draw with you. Yes.
Oh, this one's weird. It's one where they spell your name on, but they sent the name of the street you live on.
What? All right. That rendering of the features in the twisting torso, amazing. Thank you. Appreciate
He's
that.
lying to you. He just wants the paper so he can build himself a hat.
Sometimes I have no idea what my son is talking about.
Clips.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Skunky.
Where's my Lone Star shirt, man? It's not at the printer yet.
Not mine.
How's my downvotes so far? Both Felicias are Migs. No. The other one was one. I think Andrew. So Andrew won it. I sometimes forget who wins what.
No, because you exit the server. Okay. Okay. Good to know. No. It's called stealing.
Yes, I agree and happy to commission Mike. Always cool seeing the process of drawing live. Yeah, I hope this video feeds well, like high res enough for me to turn this into a, what do you call it, time lapse. Should have recorded it too. Should have, but didn't.
We have 2 steel fire axes. What if they added overhydration? If you drink too much water, you die. If you guys find a nail gun, let me know. I miss it. Okay, go kill those chickens.
You guys see the size of those chickens? Ooh, that's another one I need. I need some Young Guns clips.
I got 500, 659 concrete. What? Or a basement. What? Basements aren't made of concrete.
I made of wood. Built a bridge out of her.
Probable. What's a tilt truck? What the heck?
Ah, but can you not also build bridges out of stone? Oh, that's right.
They have enough concrete to
What
reinforce
else
the whole
floats
bottom part
in
of our
water?
base.
Oh shoot, I can't remember the answers. Very small rocks. Mike, you know the promo images of Batman's broken cowl for The Dark Knight Rises. I think so. Vaguely. Why?
I just got four repair kits. I just got another repair kit.
How much for a commission of Lone Star's helmet in that fashion on a sketch cover?
Uh-huh.
I don't know, $100.
Oh, it's gonna take
Oh,
a while
wait.
to get through this long chest.
Sketch covers. What do sketch covers go for? I already said it, so I guess I'll stick to it. $100.
I got iron arrows over here. Do you want this one?
Yeah, I forget what I was charging for the sketch covers. I think I was charging $200 for the sketch covers, so I think I just
Well, there's
underpriced myself. But whatever. I already said it.
Unless I want to spend the rest of the day working on it. No, I mean it's up in a barn. It's an iron reinforced chest. Yeah.
Vile and misguided ears.
Oh, I have
Vile
too much
people.
cement now. I'm dropping on the floor.
All right, Blue.
I'll just eat these diamonds. I have so much cement.
You know, once in a while I am happy with something, and I do like this torso, this midsection here. That's coming out all right. That's coming out all right.
Oh yeah, those are very helpful. Get those. Oh no. Oh my leg. Oh my leg. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in huge trouble. Oh. I survived. I was at the very top of the barn and I was mining concrete. And then the whole top thing I was on collapsed and I fell to the very bottom floor where the zombies were. I've got shotgun shells here. The zombie trapped. Oh, what a nice change. I don't need nails. Scrap these nails.
Nothing.
Oh man, I'm walking so slowly. I'm completely over encumbered and I have a broken leg. I'm shuffling everywhere. Please, all I can do is shuffle. Oh yes, bicycle. Of course I can run at full speed with a bicycle, ignoring my broken leg. Hold on, man. Did you record, Daddy?
No.
Oh, I ran into the shopping cart. Ooh, there's a farm in the back of this space. Or this house. Is this a mechanic shop? It is.
Do not like and share. You ought to share and like instead. It's only 28 people watching now. Yeah, you can like and share. Go ahead. Do your thing, chicken wing.
Wouldn't you like to have a dual wheel machine?
Well, this brush is really actually doing a pretty good job.
I call it a binary cycle. Okay, I'll make you one without wheels then. Oh, my leg. It hurt. It's like bone sticking. No, I need that water. I need a splint. Where's that splint? Splint? Yes. Give it time to heal. No way. I'll go break it off.
You know what the nice thing about doing commissions, working on crowd-funded books instead of working for Marvel and DC or something on some crazy deadline is that you can just, if you're not in a rush and you don't have to meet deadlines and stuff, you don't have to get stuck in this mindset of you know, I've got to get this done in this much time, and you can give the attention that a piece needs or deserves. You know, so much better. I'm not going to say who it is, but I had a friend who he's just always worried about being able to do more stuff, because you know that's the job. When it's the job, that's the job, and it's just kind of as an artist, it's just kind of heartbreaking, because as an artist, in order to love the work you're doing, you really need to be taking whatever time it takes to do your best work. Otherwise, it does feel like a job. And I'm an artist. My job allows me to be an artist for a living, but being an artist it's something I've done since I was a kid, and I did it for thousands and thousands of hours, and for years and years and years, almost decades, before I made a living doing it. And I did it because I loved it, and I want to keep loving it.
I don't think we should reinforce the whole place. I think we should cut off part of it.
You guys know what I'm talking about? Am I just talking out of my butt?
Uh-oh. Yeah, those are the main ones that are going to be hitting.
You are one of the lucky ones, Mike. I am blessed. I am blessed.
How to get all this crap out of my inventory.
Phobic hears me right on.
Keep that. Bada bang, 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 bang. Airdrop. Okay.
I'm gonna let that dry. Hit something over here.
Dude, that's right next to our base. I'll be back. Please let me out. It's right there. It's right there. Bicycle. Bicycle. Don't mind me. I'm just crafting wheels. With
I don't know.
hands already. My bicycle.
I guess I'm just thinking of this guy. I'm thinking of different people actually who.
I'm right underneath it.
I don't know. You seem to just lose the love of it.
Wait, can I shoot it and make it fall down?
I can understand the corporate mentality can kind of grind it out of you, grind love. I think of like Mike Zeck, who doesn't even want to draw anymore, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's drawing. It's what we do. We're artists. It's our craft.
No.
It's what.
That's a lot of food.
It's something we wouldn't do unless the love to do it was there. But somehow or another, some people's love, their passion for it, just is crushed out of them, I guess. It's sad.
Your eyes are just so serious. I'm gonna go put all the food back in the
It's not to say that necessarily
There's some
doing
big
comics
in there. A beaker, so we can make another chemistry station.
is the end all be all of art, of course.
Oh,
It's not.
there's iron
Everybody
ore
knows
here.
that.
I'm gonna mark that.
Because I was just thinking of this dude, and he's like, you know, he wanted to draw because it seemed like such a
So many bike parts are
I don't know about easier, but a better career path than being a plumber or going into the military. I think he was considering. Actually, I have another friend who did draw instead of going into the military, which he was planning. But and I had that similar mindset when I drew comics when I was a little kid, and I've always loved the characters and all that kind of stuff. But when I was in college, I wasn't thinking about doing comics for a living because I really didn't know that much about it, if you could make a living at it or whatever. But it was during the boom in the 90s, and they were just hiring everybody who could carry a pencil. And so I heard that, hey, Ron Lim's making $30,000 a month drawing comics. And I'm like,
we need one more engine.
I can draw comics.
We don't have an engine on them.
But it's not really, the storytelling and all that stuff, it's important, but it's just the getting in there and doing the nitty gritty.
One mini bike coming down.
The fun, the detail, and
I'm going to go right into town real quick.
Putting your draftsmanship to the test. That's what's fun. Trying to do your best, that's what's fun. Nobody wants to spend time on a project, then look back at it and go, I just crapped that out. I hate thinking like that. I hate working like that. Would you say being blacklisted was the best thing that happened to your career? I don't know. I was already working on Lone Star. I think when I was still working on
it's upstairs.
Injustice, I was just working on it on the side. So I was still doing it, and taking my time doing it and everything.
Is that cold deposit?
Because I was planning on launching Blacklist eventually. So I'm like, you know what? This is my vision. This is my goal. This is what I'm going to do. So I am going to sit down and start working on my book. And I was already 20 pages into it before the whole Comicsgate thing was even a blip in my eye. So artistically, I don't know. I think I was already there. Why is a Hawaii Five-0 theme playing back there?
Sandstone. Give me attention. No engine. The texture said it had an engine. There's cars and more cars.
I did not know Lone Star was an older idea. I mean, I didn't start it when I was already 20 pages in before I really kind of hooked up with the whole whatever we're doing. So how long? I don't even know how long it took me to do those 20 pages because I was still working on other stuff. I was working on Injustice, I believe. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the timeline to see exactly what I was doing. I don't think I did anything between Injustice and... I was doing a lot of conventions. Doing a lot of conventions. Making good money doing conventions. I do wonder what's going to happen with the summer cons and COVID and all this stuff. Get away from that side.
I see nothing wrong with that.
She's enjoying a bit of tail. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm just loading up on Art of Mining. I cannot carry this.
Many people do that meh on jobs. My grandpa would tear them a new one. Even working at 7-Elevens, you do your job. Maybe not with a song in your heart, but it's a living, he would say. No, that's you know what? I've tried to drill that into my kids since they were, little. You do anything you do it to the best of your ability. Right, Eden? Yeah, she's listening to her homework to the best of her ability.
School bus.
But yeah, that's sort of the Miller mantra. Do it. If you're gonna do it right. Do it with me. I don't know if YouTube suggests my channel out anymore.
I can't eat pasta because I'm not hurt. What is this?
My channel used to get suggested. That's how I met Quinn. Quinn like stumbled into my channel during a suggested video. Of course, that was a Game of Thrones video. I think we're doing the very first episode of the Night's Watch. Remember that episode? We had Ben Avery and Michael Champion and the wayward John Malin. Then I think we brought Quinn on. Yeah. Because I saw him in the chat, and then I went and I looked up his his YouTube channel. I'm like, oh, Game of Thrones guy. Cool. Come on in, man.
Mini bike. Right up.
It's simpler times before people were trying to destroy my career. I mean, the other people. The other people who are trying to destroy my career. I've got all kinds of people trying to destroy my career. Oh, thank you, Nikki.
Ooh. Made for duct tape.
Elijah, how many hours of video games were you planning on playing today?
I'll fetch your pretty paint. Yes.
I don't think you can hear me.
I need oil, colon acid.
Elijah's job is also canceled during this whole shutdown.
This could be my last hope. Chassis. I need 2 more letters. They lied to you. one from 50. Gives enough damage in itself.
I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm done. Tanks as finished with this one.
I'm gonna move storage. I'm gonna move storage up too, so it doesn't get hit in a zombie pack.
Finished product. Nailed it.
Just do one more wheel.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Ah, that's 3 hours. 3 hours and done. Humans will human. A lot of their behavior makes no sense. Is Mig still here? Does he approve? Migsy! Migsy! I need your approval here, young man. Alright, let me turn that off. Banners. Turn off, like, and share. So I don't think I'm going to do the other thing. I don't think I'm going to do the last because I'm kind of tired. So, canceling someone's career over ideological reasons, intolerance, and ignorance. Wait, who are you talking? Why are you talking to Bright Glory? I don't understand canceling someone's career over ideological reasons as much as I may fundamentally disagree with someone's beliefs, as long as it doesn't affect their treatment of individuals. Right. Right. How about trying to destroy someone's career because they won't accept a hashtag? That's good to me, brother. All right, Migs. Good. Well, there you have it, young man. I'm glad you like it. And with that, I think I'm going to wrap up this stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the Blacklist universe community. You'll believe in heroes again, or else. Migs is probably still looking for who bought Eden's Caddy Potter. Oh. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for cross-examinations on the Ara channel. Unapologetic Mike. I hope you were entertained. Let's see. What fun stuff can we go out on? I'm going to say goodnight with... I don't know. Which one of these should I use? There's so many to choose from now.
This time it's personal. Kill him.